let's see what the hell is going on in the stock market. Switch the screen. Switch it to the camera, to the screen. Let's see. Adjust it a tiny bit, see what the hell's going on. Looks like we hit the jackpot to the downside. Hell yeah. Jackpot to the downside. Ooh, awesome stuff, good stuff, hell yeah. Okay, let's see what everything's doing. Tesla put sell, see what that's doing. So I'm down a little bit on that thingy. Let's see. Oh, hey UHTRW, how you doing? Good to see you back here. I just got back on here, like I was like working all day like crazy, and finally was able to log in. Like because like the whole market crash and everything, see my portfolio is down like quite a bit. But it's not like realized losses. It's like a paper loss, you know. It's just temporary. When the stocks will go back up, I could sell it later at a profit. So it's actually not too bad. But yeah, I'm looking at some stuff here. See what I'm trying to see what I could adjust, buy or sell type deal, or figure out what to get more of for tomorrow. So I have a sell put on this thingy, like a what do you call cash secured put. I might, because recently I sold all my shares of the TSLL, the Tesla, at a profit, and I got a tiny bit more back of this. I might add a little bit more, because I think with like government shutdown and everything, I think stocks might be going down a little bit more before they start moving back up. You know, like right now, like it might be a good opportunity to get a tiny bit like of like the TSLL thingy. Maybe like for right now, I'll just add a $5 bill to it for it to be queued for tomorrow. But yeah, with the government shutdown, I think some stocks, some companies will probably be going down a bit farther. You know, they might tank a little bit more. Let's see. I'm up on this position. That this is like a covered call. So I sold a call against the shares that I have, and I'm collecting some of the premiums on it. So I could always, you know, buy this back at a profit, and I'll collect the $47. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. By tomorrow, this amount will probably be bigger, so it'll be a tiny little bit of take home I could get tomorrow morning. So that one will be better than nothing. So I'll probably try to cash that one out at a profit tomorrow. In general, it's kind of down, but it's hopping around this level where I can just non-stop collect premiums, collect free money from this. So this one's pretty decent, pretty good. Let's see. NVTS, I got two of the sell puts on that one, so I'm down on that one right now. But my break even would be $8. So if we won't reach $8, I'll be in a profit on this one. So this one's actually decent. The temporary down part, it's like temporary because my break even is $8. So as long as it doesn't get to $8, I'm good. Like I'll be in a profit on this one with this contract. So that's good. Let's see. Another TSL put. So I got two of the TSL puts. Short term, I'm down a little bit on it, but the break even is 1360, and it's only 2054. So it has a long way to go for me to be down, but I could still collect, you know, these premiums. Like I could collect $608 premium from that thing. So that'll be good for sure. That'll be better than nothing. Let's see. I want to check the open call. That's let's see. That's two buys. I'm down on that thingy. Let's see what the lift thing is doing. The lift is down, the call on the lift. And another lift call buy, I'm down also on that one. Let's see. So yeah, I don't have too much here, but I got some stuff. So I kind of hit the jackpot to the downside because it went down a little bit because of the market crash. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome because now I get to buy some stocks at a discount. Hey Diesel, it's going good. Obviously, my portfolio is down a little bit, but it's like paper losses. It's not like realized, you know. Yeah, Hims is pretty decent. How much are you down overall? Well, I'm not down. This is like unrealized losses. See, for the day, it's down 1,152. But the thing is, I didn't sell at a loss. So eventually, once the market recovers, it's gonna go back up. See, if I click a week, and if I click a month and more, it's up quite a bit still. But it's because of this government shutdown, a whole bunch of stuff that went down. I'm down with it a little bit too. But it's actually not too bad. But like right now, it's actually I like it because I get to buy some stocks at a discount. It's a opportunity for me. Yeah, Hims is a good play too. Like I used to make a lot of money on that one, especially like selling puts, cash secured puts. That was pretty nice. Oh, am I actually profiting overall? Yeah, I could show you my take on profits right here. This is just today because of the market crash. It's unrealized profits and loss. I actually made some money today with the market going down. See, I made profits over there. $14 I collected, $15 I collected, 15 cents, $12 I collected, 11. So I collected like take home profits. I collected quite a bit like while I was working, while I was doing my construction work during the day. I was able to collect some profits. So this is the take home profits that I made. Okay, for the week right now it's $488. But for the month, it's $3,901 I collected. That's take home profits. So the portfolio balance that you see it red, that's nothing. That's like unrealized. That's paper losses. Like because I'm still holding those shares. Once they go back up, it'll be in a profit. But this right here is the take home profit stuff. Where I actually collected. Like I sold at a profit and I collected all this. See, all this here equals up to the 1 month of gains that I made. All these trades, all that. I see it's mostly green, a little bit of red, but mostly green. Like pretty much like 99% win rate. Like out of the amounts I win, like comparing where you see where the green ones are and the red ones, like mostly all green. But yeah, so for the month I made $3,901. That's take home. Let's see. Crypto was nuts today. Robin Hood wouldn't let me buy Bitcoin when it dipped below at 100K low. For real, like they didn't let you buy it? That's crazy. That's messed up. Trade Forex, that's where the real money is. Eventually, I'm gonna try trading Forex. I never tried doing that, but it sounds interesting. I eventually I want to try that. But yeah, it's weird that like I didn't try to do much of the crypto when I was working today, but like that's weird that it didn't let you buy Bitcoin. Like right now, if I try to, I want to try just for the heck of it. I'll probably try to get like a dollar, see what it'll do. Yeah, it's letting me get a dollar of Bitcoin. It's working for me right now, but like I didn't try. Oh, that's Tom's buying crypto. Oh wow. Yeah, I usually get crypto like a dollar cost average, and then like I sell when it goes to the profit, and I wait a little bit for it to dip, and then I start getting more of it. Like I do swing trades, like on the crypto. Sometimes I do day trades on the crypto if something's really worth it and like a good opportunity, but mostly it's like long term. What happened yesterday? It just kept refreshing. Same thing it did last time. There was a huge dip with XRP. Now you can invest in the S&P 500. S&P 500 is pretty decent to invest in. That thing's pretty nice. Like controls 500 shares, but I usually sometimes what I do with like SPY, like I do like credit spreads on this one, but for now I think it's just gonna keep on going down. Like if the what do you call it, government shutdown won't stop, if it'll continue, I think it'll keep on going down. So right now might be a good opportunity to do like a credit spread on this thingy. Look on SPY, go like maybe go for it tomorrow. Go not go do the builder thing. You go do let's see on the down. Say it's gonna go down. Do a call credit spread, and then let's see which one would be worth it to do. Maybe do like a $3 width. I think that one's a little bit better to collect slightly bigger premiums. What off calls? Like I make a lot of money off calls, like selling calls, and also like buying calls that are like super long dated. Those are the safer ones where I make a lot of money on. Like if you know what you're doing, it's actually pretty easy to make money. But like a credit spread on this thing might be pretty good, you know. So as long as it doesn't reach like let's say 677, as long as it doesn't reach 677, I could do this trade right here, do two contracts. So like there's a like I could max losses 386, but like in one day I could pull in $214 just by doing through this trade. See, it doesn't cost a lot, and most likely this spy thingy will be going down, so I could easily make like $214 tomorrow just by doing this trade. I actually make a lot of money on the spy doing these type of credit spreads type deal, whether it's to the downside or to the upside, but it's easy money, you know, like, and you don't need too much money. So like I might maybe do something like that tomorrow when the market's open. It's pretty decent. Are you using leverage? I well right now like I'm not using leverage. I do have an option to use a margin, but I'm not tapped into it like on Robinhood margin. But I the leverage that I use is like the leaps contracts, the long dated contracts. That's the type of leverage I use. But apart from that, is just normal trading options, which is kind of leverage itself. Margin, if I need to, I'll tap into that. You know, for the spy, I try to do daily so I could just take my profit and get the hell out type deal. For other things, I do like weekly, monthly. I do different stuff. But for spy, I like to do those daily. Just get it, grab some cash, and run off with it. Type deal. I like to do that with the spy MQQQ as well. Put it all on red. That's fine. Do you own? I trade socks and SOXS and XOXL a lot. Oh, nice. XOXS. Let's see what that is. Calls are like an alien language for me. I don't even understand what it is. That's funny. It's funny. SOSX. Let's see. Looks like it doesn't have the SOSX. Let's see if it has the SOXL. SOXL. It has that one, looks like. Oh, the semiconductor bull. So you like? I guess you like to trade these thingies. Semiconductor deal. That's like pretty decent, but like right now, like from what the hell, like what the stuff that's going on in the government, like government shutdown. I think majority of the stocks will be going down. So right now, like it's good to be safe. Invest in King Taco. What's King Taco? I never heard of that. King. Looks like it doesn't even have it. Wait. No, yeah, it doesn't even have it here. But yeah, like right now it's kind of risky. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I feed my cyber puppies. For the long run, they'll later take care of me too. So I gotta make sure I feed my cyber puppies, my cyber doggies, a tiny bit at least. Make sure they're not hungry, and then they won't bite the hell out of me. Like they'll totally not bite the crap out of me like crazy. I gotta make sure they're very well fed, sort of halfway. I gotta take care. I gotta make sure I take care of my cyber pets. That's part of the game. It's part of the process. You gotta make sure you feed them electric critters type deal. Like cyber critters, like them cyber puppies. They really need their foodies. If you like semiconductors, look into FSELX. FSELX. Invest in Taco Miendo. Let's see. So you're saying into FSELX. I could check it out. FSELX. FSELX. Looks like Robinhood doesn't have it. See, it has the FSEC, FSEP. A lot of these things like Robinhood doesn't have. It's kind of weird. I like AMAT and TSM. I could check those out. AMAT and TSM. Oh, okay, this one. I'm not sure if I have any. Looks like I don't have any of that one, but that one should be pretty decent. Applied Materials. Maybe I'll get like a dollar worth of it maybe right now just to kind of have it on my radar for now. I might do that. But in general, right now, I would be careful because of the government shutdown. Everything could be going down quite a bit more before it starts going up. Everything could still keep on going down. So like, that's why if you see now, I fed my cyber puppies, my cyber doggies, but you see, I try to make sure I have some buying power. If something dips some more, I'm gonna get some more of good stocks. Then once it starts to recover and go back, you could make so much crazy money. So like right now, like it's fine to add a little bit dollar cost averaging. I definitely wouldn't throw all the money at something all at once. It's definitely not a good thing to do. Invest in McDonald's. McDonald's might be kind of decent. I think they're on Fidelity. I do all my trading on there. Fidelity, like I heard about Fidelity. It sounds like a good brokerage. I never tried it. Maybe eventually I'll try it out. But like it seems like a good brokerage. I heard a lot of good things about it. Or how much money I had first invested in. Well, like I kind of started last year. Like I invested with borrowed money. I borrowed 25,000, and I borrowed margin from the brokerage, and I played with that, made lots of money, and then I paid my loan off, and I switched to Robinhood. And right here, let me see. I could show you. I had a little bit, but then like over here when you see, I kind of started over here somewhere. So like on Robinhood, I started like from April something. I had it for many years, but I didn't do much with it. But like I started actively trading since like April. Over here, see, since April, it went all the way up from 30 some thousand to 40 plus thousand. But this is just unrealized profit and loss. My realized profits, though my take home profits, they're over here what I sold at a profit. See, so in a week I made $488. That's like I sold and took out of the market type deal, profits. And then for the 1 month, I made $3,901. That's trading like the way I'm trading right now. Like that's the money I just sold at a profit, took it out of the market type deal. So take home profits. But like I said on Robinhood, I recently started doing that, so it's not doing too bad for now. Yeah, taking profits is crucial. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like I try to make sure I, take profits and like that way I have something, like cash that I actually pulled out of the market at a profit, which is nice. So I kind of try to do that for sure. Well worth it. Let's see. This one over here, it's a option contract. It's like a what do you call it? Covered call. So I got like shares of this one. I'm selling a call against it because it's going down right now. I have some premiums I could always sell out and collect those. By tomorrow, it's probably gonna be even a bigger amount here I could collect. It's probably gonna be 50 some dollars. I'll cash out tomorrow. It's gonna be some extra little take home profit that will add to my balance that I got. And then whatever else will be in a profit, I'll try to cash that out too. AMT. Let's see. AMT. There it is. American Tower. It seems interesting. Not sure if I heard about this one. Wonder what that's about. American Tower Corp provides real estate investment services and owns, operates, and develops multi-tenant real estate properties. Offers leasing space, communication. This one should be pretty decent now that the Fed is cutting rates. Well, already cut rates twice, and probably next year they'll cut like at least once, maybe twice. But like, especially after the government shutdown will stop, this one will be decent. But right now with the government shutdown, you gotta be careful with anything that you buy because a whole bunch more companies, a whole bunch more stocks right now because there's so much fear in the market. Everything will keep on going down, so you gotta be careful right now in the market. Right now, like one of them kind of good things to do is like when everything's kind of tanking, to get some gold and silver, like to dollar cost average. I have some. I have over $1,000 in gold. Probably add some of that because that's like pretty stable. It's not gonna crash like crazy. Market could go like crash 20, 30, 50%. gold will probably stay the same or go up a little, but it usually does the opposite from the market. But I think the market for right now will keep on crashing. He'll keep on going down because the government shutdown is gonna keep on going, and it's already it beat the like record from previous government shutdowns they had. Right now, it's already the longest government shutdown that was ever existed in the country. So yeah, I just smelled my finger. It's funny. QQQ puts for January. Yep, might be. Well, like it's kind of hard to tell like how long the what do you call it government shutdown will last. If it'll end like pretty soon, like everything's gonna go back up, like everything's gonna bounce up like crazy. But right now, the fear is the government shutdown type deal. You know, invest in Manchester. I did saw that Tesla is getting his own crypto coin. Is it true or no? I have you seeing the ad. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that it's doing the Tesla's doing the crypto coin. I never heard about that. It's interesting. For 40K, all making 3K a month. That's awesome. If that's what I'm seeing, yeah, that's exactly with 40K. Like I brought in almost 4,000, 3,900. What I showed recently. How did you learn to do calls? Did you read some books or what? A lot of it I learned like watching YouTube videos, Google a whole bunch of information, and then just practicing. Just having the app, the brokerage app, and then just learning by myself, just doing different trades. Sometimes I made mistakes. I lost a little bit of money. Sometimes I'd win a little bit of money. But like, uh, obviously watching videos, researching about it, getting information, and then just practicing by myself. That's how I learn. It's the thing is, if you really want to learn it, you'll learn it. It depends on how strong you want to know about it and how strong you want to, learn how to do it. But yeah, it's not too bad. All time high. That's funny. What is this channel about? But I'm new here. Just curious if you're teaching trading. Well, I'm kind of doing trades, planning my own trades for like tomorrow for market open, seeing the opportunities. I'm kind of recording it and showing it live, and then if somebody asks me like how to do a certain thing or a certain trade or something, whatever I know, I share. I try to put in my whatever advice I can give from the knowledge I got. But pretty much doing my trades and planning my trades here and like recording it, kind of logging it for my own records, and doing it publicly so everybody could see if I like lose a lot of money, like the whole world will see it. And if I win a lot of money, the whole world will see. They're like, "Well, you turned 40,000 to 40 million. How the hell did you do that?" Everybody be confused. Or it could be like, "You turned 40,000 into like negative 40,000. How the hell did that happen?" you know. want to do, want to do this? Get ready for a second full-time job of studying. Yeah, it takes a lot of studying. Amazon puts for January. Wait till Black Friday numbers come out. Oh, nice. Get ready for a second full-time job of studying. Yeah, like if you want to like trade, like if you're talking about trading, yeah, you got to learn a lot. You got to study a lot to be able to do pretty good at it for sure. Like it's not just easy, you got to learn. You got to kind of know what you're doing a little bit. Probably add a little bit to silver. Looks like that one's kind of trying to move up a little bit. I think with the market tanking, this one's trying to reverse and do the opposite of that, like what it usually does. Market tanks, silver and gold starts bouncing up like crazy, and I have some in it. I'll probably add to that. It's a good time. I'm just like started to bounce up from the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the response. I will be subscribing. Have little to no clue where to start investing. I'm grateful for honest help. You're welcome. No baby food. If I could help any way, I could help. But yeah, definitely just to keep on like learning, studying, watching videos. Like then like if you see me on here, I could sometimes I share whatever I could help out with type deal. But yeah, just pretty decent, like interesting things here in the market. Okay, awesome. Got the silver. I want to see what some of the. I want to see the Apple. Apple looks like it's doing good compared to the rest of the market. I don't know why. Seems like went down a little bit after market, but today it was up compared to everything else. Is doing pretty good. I think because of the extreme amount of phone sales that it's doing. I got my iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'm actually not recording on it. I'm recording on my old phone. My iPhone 17 Pro Max is right here. Like I'm not recording with it right now because you know I don't want like the live stream to be disrupted. I'm recording on my old phone, but like I'm just recording on my iPhone 10x Max type deal. Like Apple, like I don't have too much of it. Oh, I sold it at a profit and I bought $1 back and it went down a little bit. So I might add like $1 to it just in case, or maybe $3 just in case for the heck of it. But I think in general with this government shutdown, all the companies, all the stocks will be going down quite a bit more. So like everybody should be cautious, be very careful. That's why I try to have enough buying power, especially right now. I try to add a little bit to certain stocks. You see, my buying power is kind of not that big, but still like I have enough. If it crashes like crazy, the market short term, at least I'll have some dry powder to put into the market. To write it up like crazy. Okay, when you try add a stock to a watch list and it says 250 is max, you'll know what the homework is like. What is your P&L? Please show us. Oh, P&L? Oh, sure, I'll show you. I, I keep on getting this question asked, so I gotta go back and forth and show it. But right here, so right now for the week, it's $488. That's take home profit. That's what I sold at a profit type deal. For the 1 month, it's $3,901.81. That's take home profit. That's what I sold at a profit type deal right here. These are all the trades that I did. See, that shows most of it's all green. Some of it is neutral. Some of it is red. But it's mostly green. Like it's kind of mixed. But yeah, this is the all of this equals up to the 1 month of profits that I made, like the 3,000 and whatever. It's like a long list, but all of this, so much trades. All of this equals to $3,901 for the month. So yeah, that's the P&L. The 3 month, because I recently started to trade on Robinhood here. That's 3 months, 5,857. Year to date, 6,919. But it's mainly I started from April. So it's pretty much from April till now because I recently started being active on Robinhood. That's, yeah, from April to now I made this much trading doing what I do type deal. So 1 month so far it's 3,901 take home profits. Hymns, let's see, only maybe check out the hymns thingy. That should be pretty decent if I have it. Oh yeah, I want to add some more to the XRP. I wanted to check out the XRP thingy if I could find it. Where is it? XRP options. Oh, there's XRP. So it looks like it's going down a little bit more. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of this when it goes to like 180, 170, something like that. When I get a whole bunch more when it reaches that. Then write it all the way up to like $3.50. That would be a nice play. That'd be like a very nice play. I'll probably add like maybe $7 for now, just in case for the heck of it, just dollar cost averaging. April was peak calls entry zone. Oh, I see. Now here trying to learn. Nice, nice. Hi everybody. Uh, I have asked like 50 people, and none of them show any P&L respect or honesty. Oh, I'm not hiding anything. Like I don't mind showing. It's pretty humble. It's nothing big, but I'm kind of doing this publicly. Struggling, yes, struggling. You're doing pretty damn good. as IONGF. Yes, you don't lose money, so you join to the gold on Robinhood. Yeah, I think I have Robinhood Gold, but it's kind of weird. It has this thingy. I know I'm subscribed to the gold, but it has this weird thingy, and I don't know. It's kind of being weird. But from what I know, I do have gold. I paid for the gold, but it's just being weird. I don't know. Kind of strange. Have you heard of the Doge One satellite? No, I've never heard about it. Oh, you are doing well. Oh, thank you, Vic. But yeah, so I'm not doing too good right now. Like if I click on the like 1 day because the market's down in general, I see it's down, but it's not like this is unrealized. This is like because it's down. My positions are down too a little bit. Click on the week, it's down, and then if you click on the month, it's up. 3 months it's up, and then it just keeps on being up. It's just a short term type deal for where it's at right now. Can I ask what stocks you recommend buying and holding? I hope to get to your level. Um, so can I ask what stocks you recommend buying and holding? Okay, I could tell you what I'm buying and holding. Kind of like most of my trades are kind of short term for the most part. But so like I could show you the ones I want, the ones I'm holding right now, like stocks itself. I'm not gonna show the options are separate, but so far I've got a lot on. I'm pretty bullish on this one long term. Like had over 300 shares. I recently sold it when it was higher. I sold over 100 shares when it was like over here. I took some profits. I took some profits when it was like in the 30s. And then I kept some of it. But then I'm adding more to it. So I'm pretty bullish on this one long term. I think it's gonna be doing very good. So far I keep on adding to it. Actually, just in case, I'll probably queue in some more for tomorrow. So for the long term, if you want to have something decent for a long term, for me this one would be a good one. I always like to try to add some more, and then I play options with this one too. It's pretty good. It pays pretty good. I made quite a lot of money on this one. This one for the long term is pretty good too. This was, it's like a semiconductor. It's kind of like Nvidia. Nvidia invested billions of dollars into this company, so this one has more higher potential to multiple X grow multiple times, like multiple X because it's a smaller company, it's easier for it to, multiply itself like multiple times type deal. So I don't have much in this one. I have some call options and I have some shares. See, I got 115 shares of it. And I keep on adding some more because I think for the long term it's going to be doing pretty good. Like, so short term it might go down a little bit more, but for the long run, I think it's gonna go faster than Nvidia, like percentage wise type deal. So I keep on adding a little bit of that one. Yeah, especially if you do like a 10 years hold, like that would be pretty good. Target rollover dividend. Let's see, that's the car for Doge one satellite. I've always getting red hit when I jump in. I hope to get to your level. But yeah, this one's pretty decent. The Novitas. See, Lyft is a good one. Like I want to have this one for the long run. Right now, it's a good time to get into this one. I have call options on this one, and I recently sold some at a profit. But right now, this is a very good one to get in. Like I'd even add like for right now, just the kind of dollar cost average, I'll add like Q in for market open, maybe like $10. But like when you see this Lyft stock thingy right now, it's 1952. It's gonna go like up to $30 within now and maybe like 3 4 months roughly. Like see where it came down from. Like it's gonna go back to that amount even higher. Like where you see it was at the highest, $23 and something. It's gonna go back to that even higher. This one's gonna go to $30 within like now in like 3 4 months. So like I'm bullish on this one. So I keep on adding more to this one because like I know it's gonna go up. It's like a swing trade. You gotta have a little bit of patience. You buy it, you wait like maybe 1 2 weeks or 3 4 months, depending how long it takes to get to $30. Then you sell it, and then we'll let it go down again. Buy it again at like $19 or 20 or 21, however low it goes, and then you write it back up to like $30 plus type deal. It's an easy rinse and repeat strategy on this one. Like I made a lot of money with this. Where, oh, hey, Maslow. Diesel was just here a little bit ago. I'm not sure if he's still here. DTCK. Uh, go to your home. Oh, like, how are we looking? Well, the market is down, so like my portfolio in general is kind of down, but it's like unrealized. But I did make some realized profits today, so it's pretty nice. Hey, Maslow, how you doing, my man? How have you seen Reddit? No, I haven't checked that out. DTCK. Okay, let's check out DTCK. DTCK. So it's at $5 right now. Like, oh wow, today it went up a lot, huh? 63 point something percent. Yeah, looks like this one's growing quite a lot for some reason. So today went up 63.46%. In 1 month, it went up 177%. Oh, like in 1 month, it went up 523%. It's a lot. That's crazy. I think I took some profit like with that one. Reddit. So I have like a little bit in this one right now, not much though. Oh, see, I got like $1.45. Like I sold some at a profit. I should have kept it longer. I could have made so much more money, and I sold it, and I bought a dollar back, and I made 45 cents on the $1. That's funny. Oh, this is a Robinhood app. I'm using Robinhood app right here. But yeah, this one's pretty nice. This one's pretty decent. I'll probably get a little bit more of this, and maybe just add $10 just for the heck of it. Because that one looks like it has some crazy momentum. I think it's gonna keep on going up like crazy. Oh, nine is coming on this one? Wow, I should get a lot more. That's crazy. Maybe I'll add another like seven. Throw a lucky seven at it. That's gonna pay like crazy. Nice. Yeah, I made some profits. I like sold today in the morning. I sold at a profit, then it went down and I bought a dollar back. And then you see my dollar that I put in it after I took profit went 40 plus percent. So my $1 turned into $1.45. Imagine if I had a bigger amount on there, how much higher it would have went. RDT. Okay, let's check RDT. That's crazy. So it doesn't have anything for RDT. Maybe you mean just Reddit, right? REDD. This one? Why are you even wasting time with adding seven? Make a play, dude. Well, because right now with the government shutdown, I like sometimes they like you can't throw too much money away at certain things. Hood and Fidelity. So this is Reddit right here, but looks like it's not doing too well right now. But looks like it has a tiny bit of momentum building up. But like I probably wouldn't add anything to that thingy right now. Just in general, I would probably be safe because of the market crash and stuff like that. I'd be kind of safe. Buy low, sell high. Exactly. Exactly. Buy. Huh. Do you do these lives as well? Buy low, sell high. Yeah. So AXIT. AXIT. So it looks like this one doesn't have the AXIT thingy. Huh. Robinhood doesn't have everything, I guess. Yeah, Reddit's probably pretty decent. I gotta drink some coffee. Cheers to everyone. It's my Marvel cup. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty like crazy. So TWLO. I'm not sure what this company is about, but I'm gonna look it up. Looks like it does have some kind of interesting momentum over there, some volume build up. So there's a chance it could keep on popping up like crazy. But I'm gonna read about it. I don't know about this company. So Tula INC engages in the development of communication software, cloud-based platforms and services. It operates through Twilio Communication and Twilio segments. The Twilio Communications segment includes the platform's messaging and voice. The Twilio segments involve segments, Engage, Flex, email, and others. The company was founded by John Walthius, Jeffrey G. Lawson, Evan Cook, in March 2008 and is headquartered in San Francisco, California. Listed name for Twilio is Twilio NC. Yeah, it seems like this one's not too bad. Uh, but right now, I might add that one maybe a little bit later. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to be a little bit more cautious because who knows how long the flipping government shutdown will last. I think maybe at least maybe a few more days. If that's the case, the market is gonna keep on like going down some more, which kind of sucks. But then you could get things for a better deal, you know. VIX 55 calls May 2026, VIX. So this one should be a pretty decent one, huh? Oh, nice. Yeah, right now it's kind of risky with the government shutdown. Like everything, like majority of the stocks, a lot of them will keep on going down, so it's kind of risky. But I might get a little bit of this one just to kind of maybe track it. Or oh, this one they won't let you. It's only options on this one. That's weird. This one only does the options, nothing else. That's interesting. But I'll probably try this one later. But it looks pretty interesting. Actually, I could add it to my what do you call it? Top stocks to trade. Okay, so it's there. AXTI, please, guys. Sorry for a typo. Oh, AXTI. Okay, AXTI. Oops. AXTI. Oh, there it is. I found it. So that one's a pretty decent one. You're saying? Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Looks like look at the huge volume buildup and it starts bouncing up like crazy. Yeah, I think this one will keep on growing up like this all the way up. Is gonna go past the screen and keep on going up type deal. Go heavy on VIX 55 calls, 30 calls, May 2026. On the VIX with the calls, I'll probably try some of that one, but let's see. Maybe I'll get like $10 of this thing just to kind of track it a little bit. So on the VIX, you're saying get the calls. PSNY. Let's see, PSNY. I gotta change my earbud, it's dying. Oh, this thing's like a penny stock type thing, it looks like. Change my earbud. Okay, let's see what this company's all about here. Look at the chart. The chart looks like it's kind of to the downside. So about Polestar Automotive. Polestar Automotive Holding UK PLC is the Swedish electric performance car brand that engages in the research, development, marketing, commercialization, and sales of battery electric vehicles and related technology solutions. It offers policy 2 PS2 premium fastback sedan, the Polestar 3 PS3 luxury aerosport utility vehicle, the Polestar. Seems kind of interesting, but also seems kind of risky at the same time. I might try this one maybe later, but like I don't think it's gonna go up like anytime. Like just kind of logically thinking in the near future at least. With all the weird stuff that's going on in general to deal with everything. Oh, it's Volvo EV sector. Yeah, like maybe sometime later in the future I think it might go up, but like for now like seems like it's gonna stay like where it's at. Welcome guys, if you want me to analyze any stock, post it now before I go to sleep. Nice. Thanks for helping with analyzing and sharing the stock ideas, Maslow. Let's see. Invest in water. That's a good one for sure. uh, Volvo, BYD is rocks in the EV sector. Oh wow. Pretty crazy. Okay, I guess the VIX thingy again. That's the one that we just looked at. That's the one that only does the options. Let's see. Maybe buy this one. Max loss, max profit. So UVIX or SVXY. This is a VIX. Check it, brother. Okay, so the UVIX or let's see, UVIX. Oh, this is the leverage to like long VIX futures ETF. Oh, nice. So this one looks like some volume, some momentum is building up. So might eventually start popping, I guess. Oh, this one it does give you the option to buy it as in shares too. So how much is that one? $10. I might grab a share for now, but like I might add later because right now, especially with the government shutdown, I don't want to add too much, but maybe I'll get like $10 just to kind of track it. If it dips a little bit more and the government shutdown stops, I could add a whole bunch and write it up. But for now, to get anything, too much of anything, is not that smart because who knows how long this government shutdown will last. Like, I don't know when it's gonna end. And, like, you don't want to go too crazy on some certain things right now. SVXY. Okay, SVXY. SVXY. Okay, there it is. Okay, on the added to like some of my top stocks to trade for now. Okay, so I added that one. So it looks like this one also should start doing pretty good, like at least short term. Kind of like if you see even the long picture, how it's like goes up, goes down, looks like it's starting to go back up. Just even the big picture looks like it might keep on going up some more. Oh, Meta will go down to 512. Wow, that's crazy. That's quite low. So SVXY short and UVIX long. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, this is like, okay, I get it. But I added it to the, what do you call it, to my list for now. Guys, buy Meta 430 put uh due 2026, I think May 26, 2026, 430 PT Pacific time is X at 512. Well, like Meta will really go down that low, you think? That's crazy. Let's see, because I do have some Meta. Because I started buying some. I started dollar cost averaging into this one recently. So see, I got like $1,600 worth of it. So I'm down on it a little bit right now. But like, that's crazy that it's gonna keep on going down from what you're saying. Probably it might keep on doing that. It might keep on going down, especially with the government shutdown and like the way things are going with it. Short term, but long term is gonna go up. But like short term, that's crazy. It's gonna potentially go down some more. Well, with the government shutdown, like almost everything will be going down like quite a bit. That's why I'm trying to add a little bit more to the gold and silver. Like I sold Tesla, the TSLL Tesla leverage recently, and I got some more contracts, the sell put to collect premiums. UVIX will go to 9.52. So UVIX to let's see UVIX. UVIX. Okay, so UVIX will go to 9.52. It'll go to 9.52. Huh. So, oh, so it'll go down a little bit, the UVIX. I see. UVIC. You can doubt me. Meta will go down 100% to 512. Oh, wow, that's crazy. So you think like to get a put for Meta is worth it then, huh? Because it's gonna go down lower. That's crazy. Let's see. Go back to the Meta thingy. Because like I said, I don't have too much money in it, even if it does go to like 500 or something. But I could hedge it by getting like a put. Let's see. If I get like a put, let's see. Like this put, buy put. Wow, these puts are kind of pricey. 5,500 for one put. This is the Robinhood app I'm using. Today morning will pump, and at the end of season we will close red again. But like, this is I'm a dry. This is Robinhood. I'm using Robinhood app on here. But yeah, I might have to maybe do a put on Meta. But like I said, even if it does go down, I don't have too much shares. I'll just add a whole bunch more once it does a crazy dip. But like with the government shutdown, I think everything will keep on going down. I'll probably add a little bit more to the TSLL. I sold this one at a profit, like a lot of shares that I had, but I might add a little bit more just in case, maybe $20 for now on this one to be queued in for market open. NEE, I'll check it out. Let's see, NEE. Okay, so this one. I want to read about it. I don't know about it. Let's see. Oh, hi there, Junglius. I wanna read about this because I I don't know about this company about Nextera Energy. Nextera Energy Inc. engages in the provision of renewable energy. It operates through the following segments: FPL, and near the FPL segment involves the generation, transmission, distribution, and sale of electric energy in Florida. The near segment produces electricity from clean and renewable sources, including wind and solar. The company was founded on December 28, 1925, and is headquartered in Gino Beach, Florida. The listed name for NEE is Nextra Energy Inc. This one looks pretty interesting. Looks like it could have some potential. Looks like a little bit of volume starting to build up, like from you can see the larger picture. So it might be something pretty decent to try, but definitely something I wouldn't throw a whole bunch of money in, especially with this administration. It's kind of against this type of solar and wind electricity, but I might add this to one of the top stocks to trade for now. Maybe I could add like $1 to kind of track it. Sometimes if I add $1 to that one, then it's kind of like on my radar. But for a long term, I think it should do okay because energy, like it's always useful. The more energy, the better. Obviously, you know. They just signed a nuclear deal with Google. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, if they go like nuclear, the stock might go nuclear too, so it might be a good deal then. Cheers to the YouTube family with my Marvel coffee mug. Good times, chilling after a crazy day of work in front of the stock market. Ah, good stuff. Marvel, let's go. I know, right? For sure. Okay, then 102 coming. NEE. Oh, really? For the NEE 102 coming? That's crazy. CG. Wonder what the CG thing is. I might maybe add let's see, trade. I could probably add just in case $10 to this one. Just to kind of track it. I might add a little bit more later. But then I could check out the CG deal here. Let's see what the CG thingy is. CG. Okay, the cartel group. Yeah, I see some volume starting to build up, so it might be pretty kind of decent. Let me see like what the volume says. 3.58 volume, average volume. So the right now the volume's slightly higher than like normal a little bit. So looks like it is kind of the build up, the volume starting to build up some more. So it could pop from what it looks like. Look at that big volume bar. Like it's looks like that this one does have some potential. You're asking if I'm a swing trader. I do both. I do swing trading, then I do day trading, and also options trading. I do like different kinds and some crypto too. So I do a whole bunch of mix of stuff. But I'm gonna probably add a tiny bit more to this one just to kind of track it because it looks like this one might be kind of a decent one. Just $10 just to kind of track it, but when you look at it like that one big like volume bar, like the volume, the momentum starting to build up like crazy for that thingy. See, I don't even know what this thing is about the cartel group. The cartel group NC is a global investment firm. It operates through the following segments: global private equity, GPE, global credit, GC, and global investment solutions, GIS. The GPE segment focuses on buyout, and growth capital funds, which pursue a variety of corporate investments of different sizes and growth potentials. The GC segment includes funds and vehicles that pursue investment strategies, including loans and structured credit, direct lending, opportunistic credit, distressed credit, aircraft financing, and servicing infrastructure debt, insurance solutions, and global capital markets. The GIS segment provides comprehensive investment opportunities and resources for investors and clients to build private equity portfolios through fund of funds, secondary purchase or financing of existing portfolio, and manage go investment programs. The company was funded by William Elias Gomez Jr., Daniel Anthony Neal, and David Mark Rubinson in 1987, and is headquartered in Washington, D.C. The listed name for CG is the Carly Group. So this one seems pretty decent. It looks like some momentum is starting to build up over there like crazy. Options or shares, MCU better step up. Are you a swing trader? Okay, so yeah, I might like add some to this thingy right here for right now, just to kind of track it. Like I think I added already. Someone might queue in $10 more for the market open on that thing. I think that's kind of decent. I think that's worth it. If market will crash, try EMBJ for hedging. Okay, EMBJ. Okay, so this one's for good for hedging, you guys are saying. About this one, let's see, quite a long name. Embrace SA engages in the design, manufacture, and sale of aircraft and its parts for commercial, defense, and the executive aviation sectors. It operates through the following segments: commercial aviation, defense, security. So in general, this looks pretty decent. Like I think this one's for sure worth to add some. Just like looking at it the way it is, like probably add $10 for now just to kind of track it, and then add more accordingly to what happens type deal. BTC. Oh, Bitcoin 84,000 is coming. Oh wow, that's crazy. The Bitcoin dip is beautiful. We love a crypto winter. I know, crypto winter, and then get to get a whole bunch of Bitcoin and crypto at a discount. That'd be nice. So maybe I could go to the BITX, and then I could trade options. I could get like a put, maybe like March, this one, buy put. Maybe I could get this put and make like some decent money with the put, writing it down. But I don't know, like, why isn't it? It's not wanting to show a whole bunch of details because it's obviously pre-market. It doesn't show everything pretty good. But anyways, I could get maybe like buy put. Maybe get, let's see, maybe get something like this one, and then ride it all the way like down and like collect a lot of profit on this thing. I think something like that might be worth it. Plus short country buy puts on coin to 80s or 200 puts. Oh wow. Uh yeah, it looks like everything's starting to like crash like crazy. So PLS short country buy puts on coin to 80s or 200 puts. Oh, to the June. Okay, I see, to the June. Let's see, RNBY for hedging, very good as well. This is ATR or rain metal. Check out grew in April when the entire U.S. stock market was falling. So the RNBY, RNBY, it doesn't. So it doesn't have it. RNBY. It looks like Robinhood doesn't have the RNBY for some reason. It has the RNMBY. That's probably something different though. Oh, the RNMBY. Okay, so RNMBY. So it's this one. So this thing right here. So once the market starts crashing, this one then should start going up probably. I don't know much about this one. I'm just kind of going by what you guys are saying about this thing. AI stocks crashing, but fundamentally they are still solid long term buys. There's a lot of scared people, so it's perfect time to buy when fear is at the peak. This is the time that makes folks rich. Oh, that's for sure, HD Ghost. That's for sure. When it goes down, you gotta make sure you have some dry powder. 225 coming. Don't buy. Don't buy. Okay. Wow. But like, I was gonna like get a whole bunch of this TSLL I sold at a profit recently. But right now I'm adding a tiny bit to it. But like because the government shutdown, even if the Elon Musk Tesla package goes through, if the government will still be shut down, Tesla might still not do that great just because the government shutdown. If it weren't for that, if the package will go through, the compensation package for Elon, this would go like super crazy high. But the what do you call it? The government shutdown is gonna nullify and kind of stun this. Even whatever happens with the package, it's not gonna go super crazy with that. PLTR. PLTR is a good one long term. Oops. PLTR. What the hell? Why isn't it finding it? Why isn't it finding Palantir? Let's see. PLTR. Oh, there it is, Palantir Technology. I don't know why it was having issues. But Palantir for sure is a good one long term. Right now it's at a discount. Like it might still dip some more. The government's still gonna be shut down, but long term this is still a very good play. It's a very good company because it's involved in the government. It's still gonna keep on going up. Eventually, it's gonna go back up to where it came from, and then go higher than that. Just not sure on the time frame for that thing, but I think eventually it will go up. But I think it might go down some more before it moves up, especially if the government shutdown will continue. I think everything will kind of, stay stunned for a little bit and go down some more from what it looks like. But like, I used to have this. I still have this one. I have a little bit of this one. So I'm down like $2 in this. So I have like $68 worth of it. So it's a good time to actually dollar cost average into this one, because even if it goes down some more, it doesn't matter as long as you have enough, money to keep on adding to it. It's like a smart thing to do. So I'll queue in some more for tomorrow. I think that's a good deal, a good trade. Long term, for sure, it's a good trade. Let's see here. Also, I'm kind of waiting for let's see, the Walmart trade. I got so much stocks that it's kind of hard to track it. Oh, not this one. Walmart, this one. So I have some of this one. So I was kind of waiting for it to dip down lower. I was gonna get it like it dipped down to over here just recently. I was gonna get it at that price range or even lower, but wasn't able to get in on time. But when I get this one, like when it's at 100 or lower, especially in the 90s, now I'm gonna ride it all the way back up to like where it came from, the 109.58 and all those prices. Because eventually it's gonna go back to those prices to where it came from. Like I usually play this stock like rinse and repeat. It kind of travels slower, but like you still make decent money on it if you play calls and puts. I usually ride it down like with the puts down a little bit. Then when it goes down enough, I get calls and ride it back up type deal. This one's kind of easy to predict. The Walmart stock, and I made lots of thousands just on this one. Playing this trade is super simple, super easy. Let's see, I have $350 of that, but I invested years ago. Now looking back, should have put more back. The average is around 21 per share. Oh wow. TXT. So like, look at that TXT thing. Textron. I don't know anything about this company, but I'm gonna read like about it, what it says. So about Textron. Textron Inc. is a multi-industry company which leverages a global network of aircraft, defense, industrial, and finance businesses to customers. It operates through the following segments: Textron Aviation, Bell Textron Systems, Industrial, Textron Aviation, and Finance. The Textron Aviation segment manufactures, sells, and services Beechcraft and Cessna aircraft. The Bell segment supplies military and commercial helicopters, tiltrotor aircraft, and related separate parts. The Textron Systems segment develops, manufactures, and integrates a variety of products and services for United States and internationally military. The industrial segment designs and manufactures a variety of products within. Okay, looks like it's pretty decent. It's involved in a whole bunch of military and government stuff, so might be something worth it to probably get some of it. But like I said, I probably wouldn't get a lot of anything right now, especially with this government shutdown deal. Let's see, maybe I'll get like a tiny bit of this one just to kind of track it, see where it goes. If I have to add more to that one, I'll add some more to that one later. But for now, just a tiny bit to have it on the radar. I think will be pretty decent. Good for long travel. Good for it's good for long travel. I see. It's bad if I buy PAL at this higher price than I purchase. It will raise my average cost. Is that bad? Also, if you buy some more of the what do you mean by PAL? Oh, this one right here. Proficient Auto Logistics. Well, if you bought it lower and if you want to buy some more of it, so you're just gonna, yeah, you're right. You will just have a higher average on it, But like I don't know anything about this company, but looks like some momentum is building up. Looks like it might keep on going up higher from what it looks like. Just the general basic picture of it. So, Proficient Auto Logistics Inc. is a freight company which engages in providing auto transportation logistics services. Its transport services include open carrier, enclosed car shipping, cross-country car shipping, and dealer relocation. It operates through the company drivers and brokerage segments. The company drivers segment offers automobile transport and contract service Under asset-based model, the brokerage segment refers to the transportation services utilizing an asset-light model focusing on outsourcing transportation of loads. Third-party carriers. The company was founded on June 13, 2023, and is headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida. Listed name, Pal. Yeah, this one looks pretty decent. I don't know why it fell so much, but like looks like it's starting to pick up though. You could see the volume pick up and everything. So this one actually might be a pretty decent one. It's like a very like in high demand type deal. So I might add even a tiny bit to that one. Oh, so you meant the PLTR, but like I went and looked at this one, but like for some reason I looked at the wrong one because I looked PAL exactly what you put in there. But actually getting to this one by mistake, by actually looks like it might be something decent. I'll probably get some of this. I found this by mistake, but I think it's worth it. I'm gonna write it up because I think it's gonna go up. Like it finally figured its shit out and it's gonna finally write itself back up all the way to flipping over there. So might be kind of decent. But yeah, the PLTR thingy. The Palantir thingy. I don't have much of this one. Eventually long term, I think for sure it's gonna go higher. It's gonna flip and go back to where it came from. But short term, because the government shutdown, it could still keep on dipping for a little bit before it does go head back up again. But for the long term, definitely is gonna go up. Like it's involved in the government and like Nvidia invested in it, and like it's just crazy. Like it's ginormous. The company, it's doing pretty good. Like I said, short term it might still keep on dipping, but long term it's gonna go up. And I do have some of it. I think I added some more. I think I queued in some more. Yeah, over here I had some. I have some more that I queued in to buy for tomorrow. Yeah, you can dollar cost average exactly. So not bad. Palantir developed a helmet with a crazy meta glasses collab with the guy who designed the Oculus Rift, who's about to be developing the Golden Dome potentially. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That's crazy. Also the UMAC. Let's see UMAC. Unusual machines. I think I recently looked at this one. Oh, this one looks pretty decent. Looks like the volume's kind of building up. Like it went down for such a long time, but let's see. So the volume is little actually. Volume is 2.82 million. Average volume is 4.77 million. But yeah, like I think I don't have it on on my watch list, but I think I did get a little bit. See, I bought like $1 of it and went down to like point 0.74. So I lost like over here 25.25% on it. Just by like what I do, like I sometimes get a little bit just to kind of track it, and if I lose the dollar, it's like nothing. But yeah, looks like it's going down. Like it might eventually start going back up, but it's kind of hard to tell. I think it's probably gonna keep on going down quite a bit more before it decides to go up. Just basically, logically looking at it. Let's see. That's dope. The universe is like that. PLTR, I have 1.8 share, 250 value, 21 average value now is. Buy the dips. How much is worth putting in for the dips? And NVIDIA investors and shareholders of RXRX. This is who got the drone contract versus the government developed drone task. Oh wow. Who's the company that's manipulating genes? So RXRX, I wonder what that's about, the RXRX thing. Oh, Recursion Pharmaceuticals. The sucky thing is right now with this government shutdown, even all the pharmaceuticals, majority, the health department, the pharmaceuticals, a whole bunch of this will keep on going down until the government shutdown ends. For the most part, it's gonna keep on going down some more. Uh, I think this thing kind of might be worth it. I don't know really anything about it, but like in general, like the you know health and pharmaceuticals stuff like that department, I think is going to be dipping some more because of the government shutdown. I could maybe add it maybe to one of my stock trade list. I could take a look at it some more. But okay, Recursion Pharmaceuticals INC is clinical stage biotechnology company that combines automation, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and video validated capable. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good company, pretty decent. But I would probably wait for the flipping government shutdown to end to start getting some more of these, or like just right now a lot of these, especially the smaller companies like this, is kind of risky, especially the health department stuff. Yeah, let's see, forced company in the world who using a for make drugs using AI. Yeah, like I said, it looks pretty interesting. Looks like that thing probably do pretty good. But for now, like until the government shutdown is still going on right now, I don't think right now it's gonna keep on going up. Like right now, mostly everything's gonna keep on going down, short term until that's resolved, from what it looks like. But can worth a plus 1,000%? Yeah, that could easily happen. It could like if something turns out good with it, it could easily like jump like 1,000%. It happened like several times like with some companies like like a good like breakout with like some kind of pharmacy like stuff, and it like goes like crazy high, like it's pretty good stuff. But right now it's bearish trend on that for sure. Let's see, I might add some more food to my cyber puppies. I think they still be hungry. I usually like to feed them once in a while, like dollar cost average feeding them type deal. Tiny bit to the Shiba, tiny bit to the Doge, cyber puppy. Make sure they don't bite too much or they don't bite like crazy. Gotta make sure I keep them fed. Dollar cost average into the cyber puppies, into the cyber doggies. And a tiny bit more to the XR flippin' P. Let's see. I got $66 from dividends. What's something to get into? Uh, oh, you got $66 in dividends. Well, right now, like it's hard to tell you what to get into if it's short term because a lot of stocks will still keep on going down because of the government shutdown. You know, like long term, you could get a whole bunch of stuff long term that will do good. Like what I'm bullish on long term. Like I got the SoFi, the NVTS. I got the Lyft. Like Walmart will go up long term, but like short term, like a lot of these could still go down because the government shut down. So like I couldn't really suggest what to get. Short term, ain't like a whole bunch of these stocks could keep on going down. So most of my dividends are drip, but this one isn't a recurring buy. Oh, I see. So how much is worth buying into dips if you're already in a lot of profit? I don't want to ruin the average cost. So which one are you trying to dollar cost average into visualize? Uh, which one are you trying to get some more of, or are you trying to get something to get some more of? So how much you dollar cost averaging, and it's all about what you want to risk, but it's up to you. Yeah, exactly. HD Ghost is right. Like for example, I got a whole bunch of SoFi right here. It's a good stock. Long term is gonna go up. I sold some at a profit when it was at the highest point. I sold over over 100 shares of it, and I got 202 shares left. And I keep on like adding to it. I keep on dollar cost averaging into it. See, I got a queued order for tomorrow market open. Maybe for just for the heck of it, I'll add a tiny bit more right now, just to have a tiny bit. But I think it might keep on dipping some more before it's gonna go up because of the government shutdown. But for me, it doesn't matter if it's gonna keep on going down a little bit. If I keep on adding a little bit at a time, it's fine. So for me, that's kind of worth it. And then also for sure, like gold and silver are pretty decent. Like if the market's crashing and stuff like that, gold and silver are pretty decent as long as I could find it here. I got so much stuff right here. I keep on adding a little bit more to the gold. I have a queued order to get some more gold. I'll probably add some more. When market's crashing, economy's crashing, gold's gonna be going up. So it's a decent, like, safe thing to be in. So a tiny bit to the gold. Got over $1,000 in the gold right now. Silver's pretty decent. I'll probably add a little bit more to that one. Just a tiny bit for now. Okay, let's see. Where's the... Yeah, it's crazy. Uber is like bouncing around like crazy because recently, like, it went to $100, which I predicted like when it was lower. Then like it fell. I was gonna try to grab it like when it was at its lowest, but I wasn't able to get in on time when I was working. But just today it was like dipped quite a bit from like all the way over there from pretty much 98 something all the way to like $90. Wanted to grab some more, but I wasn't able to get in on time. Like, but this one's gonna go back up to 100, so this one's still pretty decent long term. Like ARGEBA, I have plus 400 to $800 profits right now from investing back during COVID that I let sit long term. It's at a small dip compared to my bigger picture. Oh, I see. Don't know if I should sell all at highs and buy back at dips or just add more in every dip. Oh, so you're asking like what to do with it? Like, I mean, if you want to make money safer, it's just safer to, if you're in a good like safe stock, just to add more on dips if you want to have play the safer game. But if you want to make money kind of faster, you buy low. When it goes up, you sell high, and then like sell once high, then we'll like wait for it to go back low when it dips again, buy low. But the thing is, it's harder to predict, and a lot of times you can't predict the very bottom and the very top. Like I said, like it's you can make faster money, buying low and selling high, rather than like buying and holding. But buying and holding is safer in a good stock and less likely to lose your money, or like it just kind of depends on what your strategy is, what your plan is. Yeah, buying a ETF is very safe, and dollar cost averaging into that is pretty safe because it already has a whole bunch of stocks in it. Yeah, anything in the stock market, pretty much that's true. It's kind of like a gamble, but like if you know how to play with the gamble type deal, you could get ahead. So if you know what you're doing, you could gamble your way to the top. Like, and it's like when you know what you're doing, it's not like really gambling much. Let's see, maybe get like $10 worth of this thingy. Uber is a good rinse and repeat thingy. Like recently, it was like $90. I predicted it to go to $100, and it did. Like in my previous live streams, and it reached $100, and then I said it's gonna go back down, and it did. I think it's gonna go back up to 100. Just an easy rinse and repeat could make some money, just doing that. And then eventually it's gonna go back up higher than 100. But I think right now $100 is like the resistance for that thingy. But it's an easy rinse and repeat to let it go to like 100. Let it go to 100 and then sell. Write it back down or buy some puts, writing it back down. And then like write it back up to 100. Like I made some profits like buying this rinse and repeating type deal. I have a queued order for this one right now. Let's see. I feel all stocks are slow compared to crypto. I need to learn the other stock routes. Thank you for the help. Scared money don't make money, but I have a bit of risk management and did your research due diligence. What is this on? This is on Robinhood. I'm trading this. This is on Robinhood right here. You can try options, but be careful. Quick money, big risk. Yeah, HG Ghost is right. This is Robinhood. I think his options is pretty safe. Like there's a route that you could play on the options that is pretty safe. Like let's see, for like example USAR. I think this is one of the, this is like a cash you could put. Like see, I'm in profits with this one. This is uh it's like a covered call. So this will, I could sell this and collect this much profit, but tomorrow is probably gonna be even higher profits. But like you could collect premiums, like just selling calls and selling puts, collect premiums. That's like a safer way to do that, you know. Yeah, exactly. If you do your research, you find out like exactly how they work. You could do very, very good. Majority of the money here I make is in the options, like the majority. So it's like if you know what you're doing, it's not that bad. Like if you look at like my profit and loss here, like see if I find it here. Like see, like in a month, like most of these trades is from options. Some of them are just buying shares and selling at a profit, but majority of this is profits from the options they get. Most of this is like from options. Like almost $4,000 in a month I made take home profits. All these trades mostly is, a lot of it is like probably 70% ish just from options that I collect. You know, just profits. So if you know what you're doing, you can do pretty good. Zero DTE for me, most simple, I think. Zero DTE is pretty simple, yeah. If you like the gains of crypto, but you want to make big gains in reputable companies, then you are good and know when to take profit and don't overstay or get scared too quickly. For sure, HD Ghost is right. I'm not familiar with options, puts, calls, etc. I'll go research. Yeah, like with options, like if you know what you're doing, you could make like pretty decent money. Like it's very risky if you don't know what you're doing. You could lose all your money fast. But if you know what you're doing, you could consistently make pretty good money. You know, that's kind of what I'm trying to stay with. I try to stay with consistently, like making money with it, and once in a while doing a little bit riskier stuff with it, type deal. You know, like if you have the good balance that you won't blow your portfolio, that's pretty nice. Uh, let's see, gotta add something else here. I did so much work today, wasn't able to do too much trades while working, but I did some. I was able to take a little bit of profit. And can you simply explain the concept? Is it a buy and sell within a time frame like penny stocks, or what is the concept of in options? Well, to explain all the details, it'll take like forever because there's so much information and details. I could explain like one of the easiest, safest things about options. Like selling options is one of the safest. Here, I could show you SoFi. Go to SoFi, go to trade options. The easiest and safest is selling puts on a stock that's a good stock that's not gonna go down consistently. Kind of like SoFi is a decent stock long term. Sell a put. Okay, here you pick November 7th. You go sell a put. Go click on this one. Sell a put. So for example, you could change the price if you want to, but I'll keep it just to for it to be the way it is. So if you sell one contract of this, by November 7th, you'll collect this premium, the $66 max profit you could collect by doing this contract. So if it doesn't reach this price, like you won't have to buy these shares and you get to keep this premium right here. But the thing is that you have to have the collateral, the money to buy SoFi for $29, 100 shares of it, in case if it does reach the price. But regardless if it does or doesn't reach the price for doing this contract, you get this premium of $66 in 1 week. So this is like one of the safest ways, to do options, you know. And max loss, obviously, if SoFi will go to zero, that's your max loss over there, like whatever you invested in. But you're still doing better than like a share buyer, like direct share buyer, because you're ahead because you collected that premium that it can't go down to zero. That part. So that's like the safest part. Like a lot of people don't know about this, but it's literally it pays better than any like savings account like that exists in the banks. Just by doing this. And if you could look at the Band on the chart, like if you see it's below the like middle Bollinger Band, like you could sell a put, and then like if you get into the stock, then like look at the Bollinger Band once like higher on the upper part of the Bollinger Band, you sell the calls and you collect premiums. So this is like the basic and the most easiest and the most safest to make money with options. Most people don't know that, but this is like a easy money grab, and that's one of the ways I make a lot of my money is doing this. But obviously other stuff too. But this is one of the things that I do on here. One of the safest things. You are either on the money or at the money, actual stock price or at the money. Yeah, the Bitcoin 2x you showed looked way better profits. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Always use trading view. You need to know level supports trend MA short explanation. Yeah, you could use the more charts and stuff like that, but like for me, like for like the SoFi thingy and for other stocks that I follow closely, like I don't really need to use charts. I kind of memorized them well enough to where I could just go in and just trade it or just barely look at the chart. Like a lot of the stocks that I follow closely, like I know the numbers, I know what they're gonna do. I don't really need to look at anything much. I just do the trades, and I end up ahead, because I memorize a whole bunch of them. So, but yeah, if something that you don't know much about, if you don't memorize it, how it moves, what it does, then it's better to look at the chart and see more details about it. But me, like I memorize a lot of the stuff that I'm trading pretty close. Like I don't really need to look too much charts on those, So it's pretty basic for the most part. Sometimes sometimes if you know how to predict a stock, you don't even need to look at the chart like at all. Like you could just look at the price, look at the company. You know a lot about it. You just do your trades. That's a little. I do a lot of that. Because some companies that I know pretty decent. I don't have to do much. I just trade it. But some things it's good to look at the chart. If you don't know much about the company or much about like what you're trading. Legend. Oh, well, that's funny. Always use trading view. You need to know level. But yeah, for sure, especially if you don't know about a company or anything like that, like for sure do as much research, chart it out as good as possible and everything. But like I said, like sometimes you don't need anything. Like sometimes I just like nobody almost trades like this. Just barely look at the chart, just trade, trade, sell, buy, sell, and take profit. There's plenty more in-depth videos for options, so check them out to get fundamentals and then try it out. The longer the contract, the more the premium price will be because you have more time to get. in the money for the options contracts. Yes, the Ghost is right. But yeah, I showed here like the as fast as I can show the simplest, the safest way to trade options. If you want to buy a call, for example, you buy to go back to the SoFi, then you click on options. The same thing. You click on, instead of sell a put, you, for example, you do buy a call. So you think it's gonna go up, So your strike price is 30. If it's not gonna go to your strike price or whatever, it's not gonna go up or even stay at the same price. Your whatever you're paying for the $61 will expire worthless, and you lose all your money. If it won't go your direction. But then, like, if it does go your direction, it has to go fairly quick enough, and you got to sell at a profit too. So, or exercise and get the shares. But regardless, I'm just trying to explain as fast as easy as possible. But the safer route is the on the other side, where you collect these premiums instead of it expiring on you and disappearing from you, type deal. Just a fast, simple way of explaining it here to you. Yeah, max profit is unlimited. You can make, yeah, definitely you can make more profits on this, but it is riskier though. Most people percentage wise lose with these type of trades, with like buying like straight calls and buying puts. But like, yeah, the profit, max profit, if it goes your way, you could do pretty good. And I've done pretty good. Like I've done like zero DTEs like on Tesla last year, where like I'd buy the ones that expire, zero DTE expire on Fridays, because Friday's usually the expiration day. I would buy zero DTE on Friday. I would do like a few contracts. I would pay like maybe like a few $100s, and with a few $100 within like a few minutes, I'd make a few $1,000s type deal. But that's when I was like super sure I knew what Tesla was gonna do, and I'll do that move and zero GTEs. Because with a few $100s, I'm like controlling hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Tesla stock, because it's a zero DTE and it's expensive, but because it expires that day. But you just gotta make sure you know what you're doing, type thing. But I did make thousands with a few $100s, but it was risky, but I was able to predict some of the moves. And man, for example, I lost $20,000 on options from April, so be careful. Oh yeah, you could easily lose like big amounts. You got to be very careful with it. Definitely. Yeah, exactly. Start with something, yeah, like pack a go. You're saying something that you don't mind to lose, by learning, type deal. I got you. I appreciate it. I definitely want to understand completely what's going on before anything. The dates are kind of throwing me off, but this is all still new to me. But yeah, there's lots of videos, lots of everything like that you could search and learn more. There's so much, like there's unlimited. Right now, it's like the easiest time to learn to trade because we have abundant of free information, that we have like unlimited access to learn. We could learn anything. We could learn 24/7. So like right now, like we live in the world of opportunities. You could make as much as money as you want, as long as you learn enough of what you want to do, and then just do it, learn about it and do it, and you actually could do pretty good. Like literally have like abundance of information, the internet, like YouTube, Google, all these chat GPT stuff, all that, everything. It's just unlimited like information that you could learn so much and get so far, type deal. And the percent, let's see, what do you mean and the percent? Let's see. I'll check the Walmart thingy out. Probably still try to wait for that one to go a little bit lower before I get some more of that one. Okay, so I got two queued orders for the gold. They might add a little bit more. just in case I add a tiny bit more to my gold stack here for the market open. Let's see, maybe add a tiny bit more silver. Some people use it like a tool. Some people use what like a tool? Packet go. iShares silver. Probably add a little bit to that one. And so, any specific sources you check for major updates? Me, like, I don't have too much sources. I just listen to like the news headlines or whatever, like, and just the general basic news, like what's going on type deal for the most part. And the other news channel, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, like sometimes I listen to the Bloomberg radio thingy for the updates to see what's going on. Uh, to kind of stay ahead a little bit, just whatever, any type of news source. Yeah, I listen to the Bloomberg on YouTube. Uh, like while because I work during the day, so sometimes I listen to that, see what's going on, and like try to do some trades while I'm working type deal. So yeah, I listen to that one. And then like when I drive to work, I usually listen to the Fox News headlines on the Sirius XM. That kind of gives me what's kind of going on for the most part. To know what to do type deal roughly. Let's see, Apple. Probably add more to that one later. That one's doing pretty good, pretty decent. Oh, Hims is a decent one. Like eventually, I want to do like a sell put on this one because this one, even if it's like even if there's like tariffs and weird stuff going on, this one could go down a little bit. But like in general, people are still gonna use it because it's like telemedical stuff, telehealth type deal, and like people always use this one. Like they order medical stuff online through the phone or whatever. Just the Hims and Hers in general, it's pretty decent. So if I sell a put on this one, like a 40 put, so I could collect $70 doing this one. Spot is pretty off with silver. Oh, nice. You mean like Spotify? 3x leverage 20-year bonds. Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, something like this trade I might do maybe. Looks decent. Sell a put, collect some premiums because I usually do this. I usually get ahead on this one if I do this one. Selling puts on the Hims is like for me it's like a very good deal. He's a journalist. He leverage Walter Bloomberg is not Walter Bloomberg. He is not a Bloomberg. What do you think? Spot. So spot is pretty off with silver. Spot, you mean as in Spotify? Oh yeah, Spotify. Yeah, Spotify's pretty decent, but looks like the momentum for right now it's kind of trading down a little bit and sideways for the most part right now, down and sideways. But for the long term, I think this would be a good one. I think eventually it's gonna bounce back up, but I think probably have to wait a little bit longer for that to happen. But I think it will. But I think short term is gonna keep on going sideways and slightly down from what it looks like. 4.32 million volume, 1.66 million average, or will hit physical silver versus the ETF price. What about Netflix? Let's see, market is almost certainly a buying period. Definitely, it's a good time to dollar cost average. Netflix could be Netflix is a good one long term because it's gonna have a stock split here soon, and like it dipped like pretty good here recently. So like it's a I think it's a good like buying opportunity. It might still go down a little bit short term, but long term is gonna go up. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I have it. Oh, I have a tiny bit of it, but like it might go down some more. But like once the what do you call it split happens, I think then it's gonna go up right after the split. Then after it goes up for like a few dollars or whatever, then like I think it's gonna dip back and then start like kind of slowly going back up again. That's kind of like what Netflix will do, or at least what I'm kind of seeing it or predicting it do. Ugh. But I think it's for the long run, it's definitely worth it. Like because this one's like it's not like a physical type deal. Like people keep on watching their videos and stuff like that. So like even if there's a recession or something weird going on, people still be on their devices watching their stuff. So it's kind of a decent place, especially with like I said, when the stock split's gonna happen. I don't remember what day that's gonna happen, but pretty soon it's gonna be happening. So then it's gonna go up. You gotta catch the momentum up after the split. Once it splits, it's gonna start going up. Sell it at the top, let it go back down, and then buy some more, and then ride it back up type deal. You guys are saying things I thought I understood, but have no idea. I'll catch up. I guess like we don't talk clear enough that you don't understand, right? Maybe we gotta try to explain better. Netflix is a good swing trade. Take your profits into index funds when you beat the index. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, long Netflix long term for sure it's good. Short term, I think short term is gonna go down a little bit, especially right now with the government shutdown. Almost everything right now will be going down some more. But after the split, it'll be a decent one, especially after shutdown is like done and over with. It'll be pretty decent. Bitcoin stepped it up, huh? That's funny. PE, price to earnings ratio. It shows how much investors are willing to pay for $1 of the company's earnings. Oh wow. So 118 I believe it'll go to. Bitcoin's probably gonna crash lower a little bit before it goes up. I think especially with the government shutdown and everything weird that's going on, I think Bitcoin's gonna go down some more. Very important. This is why pounds are crashing down because PE like bubble. Yeah, everything's like a bubble, and then like the government shutdown doesn't help at the same time. It's because the longer the government shutdown is lasting, the more scared people get, the more sellouts happen, sell-offs. Then market keeps on going lower and lower. So the longer the shutdown lasts, the more everything will like keep on going down. Uh, I understand what you're saying. Things like check your index funds and the strategy names for investing, like dollar cost averaging. Now I know that's. Oh, okay. I see. I get it. Uh, let's see what this thing is. Community moderation, Palantir. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, right now I don't have too much Bitcoin, but I think I might get like BITX maybe, Once Bitcoin reaches like 80,000 or like 80 some 86,000 or something like that, I might go into the BITX and get the leverage thingy. BITX. Oops. Yeah, once like Bitcoin reaches like 86,000 or something like that, I might sell some premiums on this and buy some of this. Then, because this is a leverage, 2x leverage Bitcoin, I might buy some of this straight and then maybe on top of that, sell some of the puts on this one and collect some premiums. That's usually pretty decent. Like maybe sell a month put. Here it's not kind of being too clear because it's pre-market. I could sell a put and collect like $500 within like a month, a little over a month. Collect $500 to sell this put. That might be kind of worth it. You can also do SBAT if you think Bitcoin will hit 86. Oh, SBIT, that's like the short, like kind of to short it, huh? To write it down. Yeah, that'll probably be a good one. SBIT. Yeah, this one, like instead of buying a put, just getting this one is kind of shorting it with this. I get it. But yeah, like I'm not 100% sure, but like it's like a high likelihood, like from what I think it might reach 86,000. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but like there is like a chance for it to do that because I think everything will keep on heading down depending on how long the flipping government shutdown will last. But I think it's kind of headed that way. Not a guarantee, just a rough estimate. The market is currently falling due to low employment and little job creation. Yeah, for sure. Like that helps contribute towards that. That's right. We're not sure if and when. Yep. Yep, for sure. But yeah, this one. Let's see. Maybe I'll add to the stocks to the list. But yeah, I have a feeling that like I might get a little bit of this one if this is like the short. I'll probably get a little bit of this. Not the option itself, but just this itself. Just to kind of ride a tiny bit, like to have it on my radar on the way down, like collect a tiny bit of profits, and then if the momentum will pick up, I'll probably get a whole bunch more to ride it down faster for a profit, and then get the other one, the 2x leverage upside, and ride that up from like 86 or 90,000, whatever amount it reaches roughly. Maybe do something like that. Shutdown usually not affect the stocks market. Buy high, sell low. Buy high, sell low. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, Lyft is also a pretty decent one. I have some options are like right now kind of down a little bit, but eventually like the stock itself is gonna go to like $30 within now and like maybe 2, 3 to 4 months roughly. I think it'll reach $30. This Lyft stock. So I did make some money, like rinse and repeat, like buying low, selling high, and then also the call options. I made some premiums, collected some premiums on selling puts and selling calls on this one. So it looks like I do have some more queued in to buy tomorrow. Apart from the call options I got, I might add a tiny bit more, maybe like $10 worth for now, for tomorrow's market open. Let's see, how's GE blue chip? Rational, you mean? Okay, that one's good. And then later, I think I might get some more of the leaps options on this one. The long dated ones, I might get something like, let's see, either this one or the one after that by calls. Because I got that one over there. I might get another one like this one for the long term and ride it all the way up to until like a lift reaches $30 or a little bit plus. So yeah, I could do multiple contracts of this one. If I do this, if I do like 10 contracts of this, cost $7,800. If the lift goes to like $30, how I predicted going within like now in like 2 to 4 months. So this amount I could like triple this. So imagine this times three. That'll be pretty nice. Pretty nice little profit for like 2 3 months, whatever time it takes for it to reach $30. So this is like a good play that I might do something like this, especially if I wait for lift to go a slightly bit lower and then ride this up to $30. That'd be nice. But this is one of the things I'll probably do for sure. Institutional investors. So yeah, I might do something like that. Let's see what else here. NVTS sell, so that one's down for now. This one might be worth it to buy some long term. Let's see. Trade options to get some also long dated calls because eventually it's gonna go up like crazy too. So this one's even cheaper, so I could get more of these calls. So this one for me would probably be a good bet. It would be a good play. Now that it fell so far. Right now, actually, might be a good time because like it's not too expensive. Because the puts are more expensive because everything's going down, and calls will eventually start going back up. So I think that might be pretty decent. Buy call like this. Maybe get like a couple of these contracts. Let's see. I personally recommend U.S. citizens to open retirement and tax advantage accounts and buy index funds only, then gamble on single stocks. That's pretty good advice. Let's see what if I get like 10 contracts of this. So 10 contracts of this cost 6,100, but the Vitus thing was gonna go pretty high, so you could make a lot of money in this one. I might wait for it to dip a tiny bit more, then I might try to do this type of trade. And once it goes up, it's gonna be like super crazy profits, like 3x, 4x type deal, depending on where it goes. So I might do something like this. Yummy coffee. Institutions tries to get retail hyped up. VOO or VTI are good for long-term holding. Buy it and forget it. Yep, HD Ghost is right. VOO and VTI are good for like long-term, like one of the best ones. I used to have some of them, but I don't have them anymore because right now I'm kind of trying to do more of the short-term trades where I just collect money like as fast as possible, but also as safe as possible type deal. But yeah, for the long term, like VOO, VTI, very very good, companies to invest in. See what REKR is doing. I don't have too much of that one. I think I recently sold this at the top at the profit, and then it started going down. And I did add a little bit, so I got like $6.21 in it. So yeah, probably add some more later to that one. Let's see. Robinhood markets. Hood is also decent. That's the one I'm trading on, the Robinhood thingy. That one, let's see. Wow, it fell down quite a bit with everything going down. Like even the hood went down quite a bit. But I think I'll probably wait and try to potentially get this at a lower price. Would be good. I don't have too much of it now, but definitely want to get some more of this. I think it has like a whole bunch of it's doing more weird partnerships and just going crazy. It's but I'll probably wait for that one to go lower to add some more to that. Index in bull markets is very boring and fit for boomers. That's funny. I'm trading 0DT ESP 500. Yeah, you could make money faster trading that 0DTE with like S&P 500, also the QQQ and stuff like that. Could do pretty good. Just don't gamble too much. Let's see. Let's see what Nikes do. Nike's down a little bit. I don't have too much of that. Yeah, always gotta make sure I feed the elves. They also need to be taken care of. Santa will be happy. Taking care of his workers, taking care of the elves. And that way, like, won't be on the naughty list. Might get some, like, half a present, half a gift for Christmas from Santa. Gotta support the elves a little bit. Oh, man, it's crazy stuff. Some crazy stuff. Oh, there's my elf. I just supported that thingy. It'd be blinking green. As soon as I supported the elf, it started, like, blinking, like, shining green dot over there. It's kind of funny. The elf is happy, looks like. It's happy that I fed it, that I tipped it a little bit. Mm. PLTR, like, so funny, a lot of people are not so happy with that PLTR that it fell so much, but for a long term, it's a good company. It's gonna keep on going up, but like a lot of people are just not happy that like it went down so much recently. It's just part of the whole thing. It's a good company, but it doesn't always go up forever. So it is what it is. I don't have too much in it. I got like right now $67 in that one. But right now it is a good opportunity to buy to keep on adding. I have a queued in order to buy a tiny bit more over here to get like $20 more for now. But for sure, like it's a good company. It's for sure it's gonna keep on going up some more. It's just right now like everything's going down, and so is this thingy right here. Meta, brother, Nvidia, Apple. What else? Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft. I gotta plug my phone in because it's about to fully die. I think it's like less than 20%. The one I'm live streaming on, I gotta plug it in. I gotta lift it up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'll plug in my phone here for a little bit. Just me saying hi to you guys over there from my kind of messy office. I had to plug in my phone. Setting it back. Oh shit. That thing almost destroyed it. Man. My flipping Stone Age technology here. Look, like it's standing on a stand, and then like the iPad that I'm recording, like it's the stapler is supporting it because the stand that it's on is not strong enough to hold it properly. So I got this nice Jimmy Rig Stone Age technology that I'm working with right here. I mean, as long as it kind of works, it kind of functions, but it's kind of funny. But I mean, it kind of sort of halfway does what it does, but I kind of is what it is type deal at the same time. But it's kind of interesting, kind of funny. I'm trying to make sure the phone doesn't fall off. This is YouTube, but he's using Robinhood. Russian habit. That's funny. Thank you. That's funny. Yeah, trying to make this thingy work here. Tesla is Max 7 now. Oh well. I think Tesla is Max 7. Gotta drink some more. Pretty thirsty. Uh, so Max 7 is not good anymore. Max 7 is good, but like short term, everything probably be going down still with this government shutdown. But Max 7 stuff is good. Oh, hide account, Dooku. TF Tesla doing there. Oh, something's flying here. Firefly. Let's see what that's doing. Seems like that's trying to fly here a little bit. It is down. I don't have much of this one, but it looks like it is going down. I got like $19.29 of this one. Not much. It's like six good polite guys sitting on the same table with the pimp. When did you start getting into margins? Was it before you switched from Webull to Robinhood? Uh, who are you asking that, HD Ghost? Oh, if you're asking me, I did margin like when I had Webull. I did a lot of margin. On this one, I have margin, but I'm not using margin much. I got the option for that right here. Robinhood will be negative. Yeah, I used margin like when I was on Webull. Like I used a personal loan of $25,000. On top of that, I used Webull's margin, which sometimes, especially for day trading, I think they allow like 3x or something like that, which I sometimes use. It was pretty crazy, but like I said, I ended up ahead. But this one, I do have margin. Right now, I set it to $1 just because, like, I don't want to, play with borrowed money because I did enough of it last year. So if I remove it, like, I get a bigger amount that I could borrow. But I don't know. See, buying power, it turns out to like 83,552 now. So I got a way bigger buying power, but I want to use that one like when like the market crashes like crazy when it dips, then I'll just go like crazy. I'll probably go full margin, get into one of the best stocks that tank like crazy, and write it up. That's kind of like what I'm planning to do. But for now, I think for me, it's not worth it. Like I said, if it dips like crazy, I'll probably do that. I'll tap into at least some of that. But for now, I'll just change it back to $1 of borrowing power. Spread ratio. I'm not sure what you mean by spread ratio, but like I turned the borrowing power back to $1. I don't want to risk too much right now. Like I said, if the market dips like crazy, then I'll probably tap into the margin. Hood will blow it if it can get listed in the S&P 500. That's a good strategy for margin. Hey, be extremely careful and never max it out. Oh, for sure, for sure. F margin, F credit. That's kind of like how I started making money. Like I was learning to trade with borrowed money, pretty much 99% on borrowed money. I don't know. I keep on saying this story, like how I like started trading. I borrowed $25,000 last year on Webull, and then on top of that borrowed money, I was using margin. So I was like learning how to trade with 99% like borrowed money, and I ended up ahead. Then I paid off the personal loan, and I switched everything to Robinhood. Right now, it's not borrowed money anymore, at least, but playing with that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Double-edged sword for sure. Like, imagine like if things didn't work out for me when I was playing with crazy debt in the stock market, learning how to trade would have been disastrous. It probably would have went bankrupt, but it didn't come to that. But it's pretty crazy though. Still, I don't know how me being a newbie beginner trader, like playing with so much borrowed money, like up to 100 grand plus sometimes, all borrowed money. Okay, I know you reference having a brokerage, but yeah, never over leverage yourself. If I only use cash accounts, I used to have leverage in MetaTrader for back in 2016, but then I switched over to stocks. Oh, I see. But yeah, like it's smarter, like if possible, to avoid like using the margin or any of that, credit stuff. Just super risky. You lost margin money, easy fix, just delete the app. I don't think that's easy. They're gonna find you. uh would be nice if it was that simple, but I don't think it's that simple though. uh let's see, maybe I should get some other stocks. I wonder how Tesla's doing. Like, I think that Elon Musk compensation package is gonna be going through soon. I think it's gonna be Thursday, something like that. I wonder what the stock will do. Like I don't know. I think his compensation package will go through, which should be pretty bullish for the company. But at the same time, it won't be that bullish if the government shutdown will continue, like even when that happens. So yeah, it's kind of like a weird, risky, shaky situation. You know, I did recently sell at the profit. I had a lot of the Tesla leverage stock. I sold out. Right now, I'm just kind of dollar cost averaging, adding a little bit at a time. But I think the compensation package for Elon Musk will go through. I think it'll pass. It'll go through. I think he'll get it. But like if the government shutdown will continue, it's not gonna boost the Tesla stock too much just because of the shutdown. If the shutdown is over and the compensation package is approved, then this thing will Tesla will skyrocket like crazy. These are like the odds of the potential things that are probably gonna happen, or like most likely to happen. Let's see. A real brokerage and traded oil. Have a good night. Go to sleep. Okay, have a good night. Packet, that's funny. You could file Chapter 7 bankruptcy through, they could sue you. They have a fake money template platform that use real time charts. but I was a broke college student and the FX spoke to me. GN bro, set a goal and reach it. Always have specific goals. Yep, Major General's right. Like, you gotta set a goal. You know, without setting goals, like it's harder to reach any destination point. Like when you reach a goal, it's easier to reach it because you know your destination. Looks like another red day. Yeah, so far some things look red. Tesla's the only one that looks like it's trying to be bullish, but who knows? It's kind of a mix. But yeah, when you look at this chart, everything looks kind of red. I'm personally buying Dogecoin DCA. Oh, nice. Dogecoin. I have some of that. Let me see. I usually buy. I also dollar cost average into it, and then like I sell once it's like in some kind of decent profit, and then I start dollar cost averaging into it again. Let's see over here. I call them my cyber puppies. You know, because Dogecoin, like I buy Shiba and Doge, so I call them my cyber puppies. You know, because it's kind of like online on the screen, and they're like dog type of breed type deal. So I call them my cyber puppies. I'm feeding my cyber puppies when I buy them. You know, like giving them some foodies, you know. Right there, I fed my cyber puppy. Then I go out and then I feed my other cyber puppy, the Shiba Inu cyber puppy. They're like my cyber pets. I kind of like to take care of them sometimes. Okay, let's see. Let's see, maybe see what this thing is. DGT. Oops. Oh, this DJT keeps on going down like crazy. I think because nobody really likes how the administration is like crashing the market, so they're shorting the stock. I actually made a lot of money shorting this stock here. I might short it some more. If the government shutdown will continue, this is a good one to short. Probably get this one and buy like, let's see, buy put. Let's see, maybe I get like this one. Actually, because if it's gonna go quite a bit down, maybe I get this one. It's a cheaper one. Buy and I get like 200 of these. No, like 500 of this. Then if it moves down like a dollar, I could make like $200,000. You know, I think it might fall that much. I think that would be a simple like 200K grab. Might do something like that. Because with the weird stuff that's going on, I think it's gonna go down quite a bit more. I think that might be worth it. And the max loss 7,500 is not too big of a loss to lose. I think. Be careful. Be cautious with Trump coins, bro. Could be really good. But you can buy put on crypto. Well, this one here, this one's actually not a put. This one's a DJT, the Truth Social. Like, let's see, Trump Media and Technology Group. This is the Truth Social pretty much deal. But crypto, the crypto, you can't buy pull puts or calls unless you can unless it, like unless it's made as a ETF type deal, kind of like crypto, like Bitcoin, BITX, and other like stuff like that. But like in general, if it's a crypto itself, you can't. Oh, good night, Major General. Trump Trump coin. This is scam. But yeah, if I get like trade option, if I get this one, the hell is my phone not connected very well? It's like so weird. Doesn't seem to be want to charging. I gotta reconnect my phone. It's not wanting to charge. Okay, now it looks like it's charging. My phone got to 10%. Hopefully the phone doesn't fall. Okay, so yeah, this one might be a decent one to keep on shorting, like especially with the government shutdown continuing. I think this was gonna keep on going down. Okay, let's see what we should check on. USAR call. That one's in the profit. I'll probably close this one to collect some take home profit, take home cash. Looks like overnight it went up a little, but still in the morning it should be in a profit, so I'll be able to take some of that profit in the morning. Crypto's going down a bit. Like weird, Tesla seems to be doing pretty good. Almost everything's red, but I think people are betting for Elon's compensation package to go through. I think maybe that's why it's trying to go up. I personally think the Musk package will be approved, but the thing is, I'm not sure how high the company will go, the stock, because of the shutdown. It might affect it from going up too high, but I think it would still go pretty decent high. Let's see now. Gold. See, because of the market started crashing overnight, gold went up over 1%, which is not bad. And I had have some cute orders in for that one. Probably keep on dollar cost averaging into that. Maybe add another $10 into the gold. The market's gonna keep on crashing, gold's gonna keep on rising. Same thing with the silver is gonna keep on rising. They do the opposite from each other, so I'll probably add a tiny bit of gold and add a tiny bit of silver here. I already have like 3 orders queued for market open. Probably add another $10 to this one because I think it'll uh, long term keep on start going up because the market's kind of going down. Probably add a little bit more to this one. Maybe $10 for now. Hell yeah. My cyber bling. Flippin' cyber bling. Like server robotics kind of being trying to be positive a little bit. Oh, him's is moving up overnight for some reason. That's interesting. Wonder why that's moving up. I don't have much in it, but like with this one, I'm planning to like sell a put and collect some like premiums on it. Sell a put, just like an easy one. Maybe sell like a 41. Maybe once the market's open, I could try to do something like this. Do you have any Warner Brothers Discovery? Me, I don't have any of the Warner Brothers Discovery. I don't have that one yet. Let's see, I might do something like this. Maybe when market's open, like one contract of this one, and just collect some extra money for extra premium, and change this to like 1 point maybe 0.01. Collect $100 by the end of the week for doing this contract. And if it does go to that price and I get it, it's fine because my break even price is at 39.99, which is not that bad. So that might be a good play for me to do. How do you feel about rare earth metals, or I think that's what it is called? Uh, I think the rare earth stuff is like pretty decent, but right now because China laid off the tariffs for another year, the deal that they made, I think right now like it's not gonna do too good until like the year is up, and then it might start doing like better. But for now, I think it's gonna kind of stay at where it's at or go lower a little bit, the rare earth stuff. So I do have some, like I have the USAR stuff. I'm in it, but like right now, like on some of those positions I'm kind of down, but I'm selling calls on those and collecting premiums on those. But like if you have a long enough like call option or stocks, you could collect premiums on those at least. That's kind of like what I'm trying to do. I'm collecting some passive money, collecting premiums on those for now, the rare earth stuff. But long term, like moving upwise, I don't think it'll move up too much higher within like a year from now. Like in general, most of them, like they're all like their own entities. There's different like companies and brands that's involved in that, but like kind of like in general, I don't think it'll go like super high anytime soon. But yeah, I might do something like this, like a sell a put for the hymns. Maybe when market's open and just collect some extra premium. That looks like a good play. I just don't like to queue in these option orders before market open, because then it could mess things up, because it could be way different price ranges and it's just not worth it. What am I looking at? Oh, these are some of like the options trades that I'm planning to do here. Hi Daniel. Um, what do you mean you are collecting premiums like strike price wise? Yeah, like over here, see sell put. This is the HIMS company. So for example, if I sell a put on this one, see sell put, by November 7th, I'll collect the $96 if it doesn't hit the $41 price amount thingy. But I do have to have though enough money to be able to purchase the 100 shares of that stock if it reaches that. But the thing is, if it doesn't reach the price, I still collect a premium over here regardless within like November 7th. But like when I do this contract, I usually change this price. I make it higher a little bit, and it usually fills like 1.10. I could collect like, instead of the smaller amount, I could collect $110. As long as, if it doesn't reach the price, I don't have to buy the shares and I collect that money. Then if it reaches the price or goes lower, I'll have to buy, like Robinhood will buy the 100 shares for me for that price, but then I still get to collect the premium. So I pretty much get paid to buy the stock at a discount. That's pretty much what this whole thing is here. Getting paid to buy the stock at a discount. If it does reach the price, do you lose the money? No, if it reaches the price, I still collect the premium. This premium you get no matter what. But like, if it reaches the price, you'll, like Robinhood or the app that you're using to trade on will purchase the 100 shares for you for that amount over there. But thing is, if it goes lower than that amount, you'll still have to buy it for that amount that you agreed to do the deal with. That's why you're getting the premium. It's like you're the insurance company collecting money, insuring other people's like stocks type deal. So you're pretty much getting paid to get a stock for a discount type deal. At the same time, you're like insuring others people's stocks, telling them that you'll buy it for a certain price no matter what, and you're collecting that premium. That's pretty much basic way to explain it. You're like the underwriter, you're the insurer, you're collecting the premiums to insure others people's stocks. Well, you could lose with the strategy if you're doing this on a bad company, it keeps on going down. You'll lose money. You know, like if you're doing it on a good company, like this one, I made lots of money on this one. I made lots of money on other ones. You can make some good money on good companies. You know, and it's something called the wheel strategy. If you do something like this, you know, you sell puts to get into the stock for a discount and get paid, and then you sell calls to sell the stock at a profit, and at the same time you still collect premiums. Like for example, if you get in the stock, you collect $110. Now you got the 100 shares, and then you go and then you sell the call. Now that you have 100 shares, you sell the call and you collect money. Selling the stock at a higher price and collecting money for doing so. For example, I'll go to this one. So sell call over here, one contract. You could also make the price a little bit higher. You could do 1.40. So you could collect money. You could collect $140 by November 7th. Like if it doesn't reach the price, if you have 100 shares of the stock, if it doesn't reach that price, you'll get to keep this like max profit, the $140, and you still get to keep your shares. But if it does reach that price or goes higher, so you'll have to sell 100 shares of your stock for $44. So that means you made profit on it going up, plus you collect a premium. You know, for you're getting paid to sell the stock at a profit, pretty much. That's one some of the strategies that I use. Yeah, it's called the wheel strategy. Like if you look up like the wheel strategy on YouTube, there's a lot of people that talk about that. You know, you can learn that, but like that's one of the things that I do. Sell puts to get into the stock for a discount and get paid to get into the stock for a discount, and then I sell calls to sell the stock for a profit and at the same time collect premiums like this, you know, to sell it at a profit type deal. Do I need a certain amount in order to start that? I want to do only day trading. What's your opinion on that? You said this is called the wheel strategy. This what I showed you is called the wheel strategy, but like I want to do only day trading. What's your opinion on that? Oh, day trading is not bad. Like I do like I also do day trading. Like the thing is, I'm working doing construction work right now, so like I do some day trades while I'm working, but like I don't record those. I don't live stream those because uh, it's hard to record my live streams while I'm actually physically working doing something else, you know. But I do day trading. You can make very good money, you know. Just you got to be very like careful and make sure you're doing the right trades to be profitable. But it's definitely worth it. I like it. You know, I do scalping, day trading, swing trading. I do options trading. I do a whole bunch of mix of stuff. Crypto trading. Which gold stock you recommend? I could go show you the gold stock that I have. What do you think would be the best thing to invest in for the first time in the beginning process? Learned about the site where I can do it with fake money first, but I want to make sure if I do this, it'll be worth my while and I'll make profit. Yeah, it's good to practice with like fake money, the like paper trading or whatever. Then once you get a hang of it, you could trade with real money, but start with small amounts. You know. What do you think would be best thing to invest in for the first time? Well, to invest in for the first time, it's hard to tell. Like I'm not a financial advisor. I can't say what to buy or whatever. But there's a lot of good stocks there that you could buy. Depending if you want to do long term stocks, there's a whole bunch of good ones that you could buy and hold, and they'll just keep on going up. If you want to be super safe, if you want to be super safe and make money, just buy like this one right here, Spy. Right now, it kind of went down a little bit, and that controls 500 different companies. It's a ETF, and for the long term, it usually goes up. If you click, see like year to date, it went up 14.48%. So you would have made 14.48% if you had that. You know, this is one of the safest passive. Like if you want long term invest, something like this is pretty decent to do. You know. See, in 1 year, it went up 18.25%. So more than what the banks pay you to have your money sit there. But if you want something kind of long term safe, that's some of the easy stuff. I'm not asking financial advice, just opinions, because I'm looking to invest but don't know where to start. But yeah, like I said, one of the safer things is like the spy, like what I showed you. If it's long term, if you don't want to like buy and sell, whatever, just to buy and keep on adding a little bit at a time. Something like this is pretty decent. VTI is good. VOO is good. You know, like long term investment stuff. Those are good. You know, so any one of those are good. So, do you have any books or things I should look into that could help me better understand how to do this? Uh, well, at the moment, like I don't have any books. See, I was told to do S&P 500 and NQ for the day trading. Yeah, I did the day trading with the SPY and QQQ, but like for now, like there's lots of YouTube videos you could learn how to day trade from over there. There's a lot of people teaching that, you know. Crypto, for me, I have a little bit of crypto. Like for me, it's worth investing in it. Like right now, all of it's going down, but like I usually dollar cost average. See, I don't have much. I have these here, like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, or eight, whatever I got here. But usually, I dollar cost average. I invest in it, and then like once it gets up into the profit, I sell it at a profit, and then wait for it to dip down again and start, buying some more dollar cost averaging, then sell it when it goes up. So then apart from this, I got crypto.com and I got Coinbase where I have a little bit more crypto on there. But for me, crypto is definitely worth it. Especially like Bitcoin right now, it's going down. I think it'll keep on going down some more. But for the long term, I think it'll probably short term is gonna go below 100. It probably might reach like 86, maybe 90,000. That's just like my guess, my prediction of it. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. That's just what I think that is gonna go. I think it's gonna go below 100,000 short term, but long term, I think it's gonna be over 200,000. Like within like maybe a year and a half or 2 years, I think this Bitcoin thing will be over $200,000. So short term will go down. Long term is gonna go up. That's how I see this thing going. Do you have any YouTube video recommendations that I can watch to help me better understand day trading? I don't have any specific one. You could like just type in the YouTube just like how to day trade. Just watch a lot of videos and like which one like you could understand or get the most. Just try to follow that one. I don't have any specific one that I know. Like me myself, I watched a whole bunch of videos. I like did a whole bunch of research. For the most part, I learned by just practicing and just trading myself for the most part. You know, rather have gold and silver. Gold and silver is pretty good. I got 880 stock of Warner Brothers Discovery for $8. Oh wow, now it's 22. Oh wow, you got a good deal on that. But I'm hearing Netflix is going to buy it. Yeah, I heard that too. Like I don't know what's gonna happen if they're gonna buy it. Like maybe some kind of merger deal. I've never saved money playing with crypto. Here that guy that got 3M hacked. Oh wow, that's crazy. I don't trust any other person but myself to hold my money. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm like the same way. Like just learn how to trade. If you know how to do it yourself, you'll do better than like somebody investing your money for you. You know, it's not even that hard. Like you could easily make more money than like a financial advisor or somebody else would make money for you, or an investor. Like so, let's see. So how much I should invest in crypto if Bitcoin is 101k? When it take forever to make profit if I don't even have half a Bitcoin? Yeah, it's kind of like a weird situation. Like with Bitcoin, I wouldn't just put everything on Bitcoin. Like, see, even me myself, I don't have much in it. Like, see, I have only $49.64. I barely have anything in it. I just dollar cost average out a little bit. Then when it's a profit, I just sell it. But usually when I do Bitcoin, I play the Bitcoin ETFs, where the leverage ones, or like and make more money short term on that one. But short term, this one's gonna go down lower. Like I said, it's gonna go like below 100,000 from what I see it doing, and then later long term is gonna go over 200,000. But usually what I do, I go to the BITX and I usually play with this one. It's the leverage one. See, this one is it's a crypto, but it's in like the stock market, so I am able to trade it, and I could, and this one moves twice what Bitcoin moves. So Bitcoin moves up 1%, this one will move up 2%, and you could put smaller amounts of money in it, and you could like make more money faster with this, and it's in the stocks, so it's kind of easier to do. Like still risky because it's leveraged, like it does twice what Bitcoin does. Do you have Doge, and what's your thoughts on it? Yes, I do have Doge. And like right now, I'm kind of like dollar cost averaging to it. Like I think eventually it'll go higher, but like I don't have any like super like crazy plans on it. Let's see right here. See, I have it. Like recently, I sold all of it at a profit, and I started adding some more to it. So like you see, I have $153 in it, and I'm down on it. See, I'm down like $54. I'm just adding a little bit. Like I think eventually it's gonna go like high enough to where like I'll have some profits, then I'll probably sell. But for now, I'm just adding a little bit at a time. Let's see. Yeah, is a good one for learning purposes, for learning options or stuff in general. Oh, in the money is a good one for learning purposes, for learning options or stuff in general. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see, he has very in detailed videos, and Chris Sane is another one. Is weekly investments into staking good? So is weekly investments into staking good? Weekly investment? Do you mean like in options or like in crypto type of staking? It's probably pretty decent. Like I haven't like if it's crypto type of staking, I haven't done that. Like I trade like some crypto, but like I didn't do the crypto staking. Crypto staking on DeFi wallet. Oh, like I don't even have the crypto wallet set up on my Robinhood. Like I don't have that. Like for some reason I just like play around, mess around with the normal what do you call it, cryptos that Robinhood has. The wallet, I don't have the wallet set up yet for that. That's why I never even tried to stake the crypto stuff on the Robinhood. So what's your long-term crypto, if you don't mind me asking? Well, my long term crypto is probably the one I'm kind of bullish on. Definitely the XRP. I think is gonna go down some more. I recently sold at a profit. I started dollar cost averaging, but I think it's gonna go down some more. I think like from my rough prediction, I think it's gonna go to like 190, 180 ish, possibly. That's where I'd buy a lot of it, and then like I'll probably sell it once it goes back to like, the where it came from, like the $3 over there where it came from. So I'll try to get it at like 180 ish, maybe 190. I think it might get to that point, and then I'll write it back up to like $3.30 or $3.50 where it came from, because I think eventually it's gonna go higher than that. But that's kind of like my prediction, my plan on that one. So right now I'm kind of adding a little bit at a time as it's going down. I think it's gonna keep on going down some more, but then like add a whole bunch more once it reaches like 190, 180, and then write it up. And then let's see, uh, Bitcoin, like short term, I think this one also will keep on going down. Like I think it might go to like maybe 86,000, maybe 90 some thousand short term, I think. And then for the long term, I think it's gonna go like over 200,000. It's gonna reach 200,000 and then higher. Like I think roughly within like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Roughly, it could do that quicker than that, but like roughly maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I think this won't be like 200,000 plus. Let's see, the Daedalus wallet I need to find my seed phrase so I can remove it from a pool and market cost average and just hold. Ethereum and Binance has a lot of good projects and stuff in general happening for it. Staking is good, and if you are already a holder in like ETH or Bitcoin, there's platforms that give you good percentage on staking. Nice. Yeah, me myself, I never tried staking the crypto here. I don't even have the whatever crypto wallet thingy that you gotta have to stake or whatever. But I also like Ethereum. I add a little bit at a time. I think long term is gonna go up. Short term, I think like the other crypto, I think is gonna go down some more. So I'm just kind of sometimes dollar cost averaging into this one. Maybe I'll add a little bit more right now. Gonna just in case, just for the heck of it. I think it's kind of worth it. But and then I think eventually this one's gonna start. The Ethereum is gonna start going up pretty decent. I think it will reach 4,000 plus here, not too far from here. Some water. But yeah, I'll probably definitely for sure be careful with the stock market right now because as long as the government shutdown is still going, I think most of the stocks are gonna keep on going down. So there might be some more pain in the market. So definitely be careful. Definitely a good opportunity to buy like companies and stocks at a discount, but I wouldn't put all my money in like at once. Like I'd add a little bit at a time to the stocks that are worth adding to type deal. That's kind of like what I would do. It's good try to be as safe as possible in the stock market. The longer the shutdown is lasting, the farther down the market will be dipping. So I'd definitely be careful. Wouldn't want anybody to lose money in the stock market. Don't give it to the institutions that are trying to take it from you. Yeah, shop around, exactly. Shop around, be careful with the buys, with the purchases. Definitely wouldn't want anybody to. Oh, the fly thingy. Let's see. I got a little bit of that. I had more. I sold at a profit. I started to add some more. Well, it looks like it is moving up. Overnight moved 2.23%, but still not enough to for me to get into the profit zone. But it is moving. Looks like maybe some kind of momentum. I think eventually it's gonna go up quite a bit more, but it's something for the long term. I'm just kind of dollar cost averaging with that one. Let's see. I got hammered. How well thinking about buying now. What crypto you think will be the next big thing? The what next crypto will be the next big thing? I think the one that probably be the next big thing. Like I'm not sure how big of a thing, but like the one I'm like one of the most bullish on. I think where you could make the most money. I think is probably XRP. This one. But I already kind of said what my plan about it is. I think it's gonna keep on going down. Some more, I think it'll go down to like 180 ish, maybe 190 ish. I'll probably get a lot of it at that price, and I'll probably write it all the way up to like $3.50. Because that's like pretty much almost doubling your money with that if you do catch that move. Add a lot when it goes down to like 180 ish type deal, and then like if it dips down a little bit lower than that, keep on adding some more, and then like go write it all the way up to like where it came from, like the $3 and something like right here. So, yeah. See right there, it says like $3 and something. Write it all the way back up over there. That's kind of like what my plan on that one. But I think super long term is gonna go up higher. Plus, Plus the Ethereum, I think is gonna go up. I think it'll be 4,000 here like shortly too. It's gonna go back up pretty decent and probably go past. I see where it came from 4,000. I think it'll go back up there and go higher than that. That's long term, but short term, I think it might still do some more dipping. Hard to say about Binance. There's good things going for it. Just have to watch and see. Oh, I see. I heard, I heard of the robotics company crypto. I forgot the name. Oh, robotics crypto. That sounds interesting. Let's see. See what Walmart's doing. Walmart's down a tiny bit overnight. This is the one I want to add some more of. I usually have a good plan where I make a lot of money on the Walmart stock. I usually buy it like when it's kind of low. Like I might want to wait for it to go a tiny bit lower, then I'll want to ride it all the way up to like over here to 109.39 where it came from, because eventually it's gonna go back up there and then go higher. And also like almost anywhere here is a good time to buy it, but I wanna get it. I wanna try to get it lower. Catch it lower, and then like get some calls, like call options, and ride it all the way back up to where it came from. That's usually I do rinse and repeat with that one pretty often. It's pretty decent play and could make a lot of money. The Tesla looks like it's moving up quite a bit. Oh, I see. So thoughts on Hedera? Let me see. Oh, that's the Robinhood crypto. Just by looking at the chart and like how following, like sometimes the crypto they kind of follow each other. This one looks like it's almost similar, but I think this one also will probably go down a bit more, dip some more, and then I think it will eventually bounce back up quite a bit. But right now, I'll probably wait for it to dip some more. Me personally, like I don't have that one. Maybe I could get a little bit of that one just to kind of track it. But I think short term is gonna go down some more. I'll get this one for now. But just looking at how it's moving, I think it's gonna go down some more, and then eventually it's gonna go back up. Not sure exactly how much, but it's kind of like roughly looking at what it's probably gonna do. Oh, Masterbot is one. Okay, BOT. Oh, that one. Oh, looks like Robin doesn't have it, or Masterbot. Oh, looks like Robinhood doesn't have the Masterbot thingy. I hear they are the next big thing because that's no other company offering their services. Let's see, is this real financial advice? 1 cent. Oh, this here, what I'm doing, this is not financial advice. I'm not advising anybody any financial advice. This is just me doing my trades and me planning my own trades. And if somebody asks me something, I share what I think. But it's not any financial advice here. Okay, I hear they are next big thing because that's no other company offering their service. No financial advice, just reading of information, but make your own decisions and do your own research. And the stock market is a gamble. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but what I'm doing is not financial advice, so it's just my own thing that I'm doing and logging my own trades, logging my own planned trades that I'm possibly will do and stuff like that. And obviously, people are talking here. I'll say what I think, but not advice for sure. I don't recommend anybody to really get anything. Just showing what I get, and you guys see my trades that I'm doing. I'm not hiding anything. Everything's visible. Everything's public. Yeah, it looks like the Tesla's starting to move up. So I think maybe there's some insiders that know some news or something that out of everything that's moving down, Tesla's trying to move up. So like if it's over percent here, probably moved the Tesla itself probably moved not as much because this one's the leverage one. Let's see, what's that NNN stick stock? And then NNN stock. I'm not sure what you mean by NNN stock. So yeah, Tesla is up. See over here, it's 0.59%. Looks like I think the Elon Musk the compensation package is about to go through. I think the insiders know it, the insider traders, and they're starting to buy it like crazy. If the market's dipping and this one's going up, that means somebody probably knows something. Oh, the NNN stock. Is this one the one that you were talking about, the NNN? I'm not even sure what this is about. NNN REIT INC is a real estate investment trust which engages in investing in properties subject to long-term net leases. It acquires, owns, invests in, and develops properties that are leased to retail tenants under long-term net leases and held for investment. The company was founded on August 8, 1984 and is headquartered in Orlando, Florida. The listed name for NNN is NNN REIT INC. That's the one, right? Oh, the four ends is four N. Oh, I see. Let me see. Add another N. Oh, okay, this one. And look at the chart. I'm gonna read about it. Okay, about MBO Biotechnology Class A. Okay, Ambic Biotechnology is a medical device company that is focused on developing and manufacturing a range of in video diagnostic products. The company was founded on July 27, 2021 and is headquartered in Frankfurt, Germany. Listed name for NNN is Anbio Biotechnology Class A Ordinary Shares. Okay, I see. I never heard about this company, but like, it looks like it went down quite a bit. It looks like just the momentum looks like it's still towards the downside. Just looking at the general picture. Volume is 000. No volume at all. Average volume is 47.24K right now because it's obviously market's closed, but yeah, overnight volume is 2.19K. So it's very small volume in general. But I mean, it's one of them companies that is like a very risky one. Like I probably wouldn't risk being in it. The other one was better, been around since 1984. I know, right? Looks like a good time to buy and hold. No, no, November stock. But yeah, I probably wouldn't trust this one. Like it still might do okay or whatever. I just me personally, I probably wouldn't trust it. best time to buy is when everyone is selling and fearful in the market. For sure, for sure. But companies that are like nobody's that sure about, like, are kind of risky too. This is the time to get rich. That's funny. I know, right? For sure. Like crazy. Let me see. Maybe I should ask my crystal ball paper, see if it's worth it to buy this one. So is it worth it to buy the NNN? Let's see what the crystal ball paper will say. My crystal ball paper said no. I tossed it. See what has a yes and no. So it said no. So I think it knows. I think it kind of knows. Ask ChatGPT. I know, right? Intel is a good stock to check out. Intel is probably pretty decent, especially right now that like the government's like buying into it a little bit. Like it might be kind of interesting. Maybe I'll ask, is Intel worth it to buy into right now? See what the crystal ball paper will say. Okay, the crystal ball paper said yes this time. So I guess that's I asked for the Intel. So that one's worth it to buy. So I gotta go find it and I gotta go buy it like crazy. Gotta go buy it like crazy hell. Like crazy insane hell type deal. I gotta go purchase it. Yeah, Intel partnership with Nvidia and the government too. Our REIT, but it went up 25% in one day. Let's see, Intel. Let's see. Down a little bit right now. Everything's going down because of the shutdown and everything. But I'll probably get a little bit of this one just to kind of track it. Maybe buy like $10 worth of this one for now, just in case, and then I could track it better and see if it's worth it to get some more later. Have it queued in for market open. IVR and ONAGNC. What are the chances you get rich in one day of trading? Everything's possible. Everything's kind of possible. You know, probably not like highly unlikely, but it's still possible. Like there's potential. I got 350 of Intel at $19. Oh, nice, nice. That's a good deal. I just bought a little bit just to kind of keep track of it, and if it dips some more, I'll probably get some more. But I think it's probably a decent one. Never said I was looking to get rich in one day, but I'm just looking at the opportunity. Yeah, for sure, everything's possible, like, but it's just the likelihood. That's the thing. Like, there are people that did get rich, trading, even though small amounts in one day, but it's highly unlikely. That's the thing. Statistically, it's just highly unlikely, but possibility wise, it's possible. Everything's possible. Like, the most I made, like, trading in one day was like 17,000, I think. Like last year when I was trading on the Webull brokerage, doing some options. Life is a gamble. I know exactly. Exactly. But yeah, wow, the Tesla stock keeps on going up, so I think there might be some kind of weird insider trading people that know what's going on. They probably already know that the Elon Musk compensation package went through, and they're like buying it like crazy, making it grow. They're like, "Yep." How you trade on Robin? You must use Trading View as well. Yeah. No, I think I downloaded the Trading View. What do you call it? App, but like the stocks that I follow closely, like I don't really even need to look at the chart. I kind of know what they're gonna do or what they're about to do. I just trade like that for the most part. And then if I need to use a chart, I use a chart. You know, like if I have to change the date on this or the time or go to this one, I could, mess around and change the things. Like sometimes I follow the Bollinger Band on some trades that I do. It's pretty decent. It helps out. And I could use the other indicators, but like for the most part, like I follow the stocks I trade pretty closely. I don't even need to look at the chart. I kind of know what they're supposed to do. Just using social trends, etc. No, not that much social trends. Just yeah, just the news and just basic knowledge. Just kind of knowing how it goes, where it moves. Like if you memorize it well enough, like you don't really need much just to do the trades. You know. I do have some gold on here, just using social trades. Like over here, let's see. Yeah, I do have some right here. See, I got some gold. I started to dollar cost average into it. There's some more queued orders I got for market open, and I got like $1,181 worth of gold right now. I actually sold it at the top when it was like over $400. Like right here, I sold over here when it was $400, and then I started to add more dollar cost average as it was going down, and I still keep on dollar cost averaging because over here these are some queued orders for market open that I got that should go through. So it's a good hedge for sure. If market crashes, the gold and the silver will kind of help support the portfolio. I got even some silver here. Yeah, I got some silver here that I keep on dollar cost averaging a little bit too. I got some queued orders. I recently sold this one at a profit too, so like I don't have much in it, but I'm adding to it right now again. So I got some of that. It's like my cyber bling, the gold and silver in the stock market. It's like my cyber bling. Got to be fancy for the stock market. Got to be all nice, shiny and sparkly, like crazy a little bit. But yeah, a lot of stuff is going down and Tesla's going up. Solana's moving up for some reason. And I got some of that. I don't have much of that, but it's moving up. As well as all info I can get. That's history. March 18, 2020 was the best day to buy anything to double, triple your money in a year. Oh, wow. Yeah, March 18, 2020. I wasn't trading back then, but probably would have been nice if I was. Quarterly average they show. Oh, nice. The quarterly average. That's nice. That's awesome. So TOUCHE. Damn, I was a broke college student in 2020, but I did invest in 2021. That's nice. So a lot of the markets like red. A lot of the markets red, but like for some reason Tesla is green. So like I'm saying, I think somebody knows something about Tesla that is going up like crazy. See, just the Tesla alone, not even the leverage one is going up. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll probably Q in $1. Cause I got a lot more in the TSL, like the what do you call it, the leverage one. But I'll probably add $1 to this one just to kind of track it easier to have apart from my leverage Tesla play thingy. But I think people know that the what do you call it? The insiders know that the Elon Musk compensation package will go through, and they're buying it like crazy right now. I think the word kind of spread to somebody. Christmas time always good to buy Amazon stuff like that. Now so Christmas morning. Oh, for sure, for sure. Let's see. What's that one? Oh, Lyft is going up. Yeah, Lyft eventually will go up to $30 within now and like maybe 2, 3, 4 months ish like that. Like I'm kind of bullish on that one. I got some leaps calls, like call options on that one. I got some cute orders to buy some more, but stock wise itself, I don't have much, but I do have the leaps calls on it. Great chance to buy options calls on Tesla if that's the case. Oh yeah, yeah. If the Elon Musk compensation package went through, yeah, that's gonna go high. Just the Tesla stock itself could go 20%. Just on that news, it would be like one of the biggest things for Tesla. At the same time, because of the government shutdown, it might stun it to from not moving like too high type deal, where probably go high but not very high. But once the government shutdown would stop, that's when it would go insanely high. That's when it would like fly like rocket ship type deal. So it all depends on the situation and the circumstance. The government shutdown stops, the Elon package goes through, skyrocket like Tesla stock right away, probably 2,600. But with the government shutdown, if the package, Elon Musk package, compensation package goes through, it'll probably go up, probably not super crazy up, but it'll probably go up some amount. Some pretty good stuff, but yeah, probably might be like worth the risk. But like I'm adding to the TSLL, the Tesla leverage thingy to that. Let's see if I could find it right here. This one. So I'm doing the Tesla leverage. See how like Tesla's up, but this one here is up twice as much. So I'm playing this one. I don't have too much stocks. I recently sold this at a profit, and then it went down after that, and I started getting some more of this. But I do have some Tesla. What do you call it? The covered calls or the cash secured puts on it. I got some cash secured puts on the Tesla on the TSLL on this one, and I'm kind of adding more dollar cost averaging into this one because this one's leveraged, so make more percentage wise. I see one last question before I go. Which stocks made you the most profit over time? For me, this year it's hard to tell. Like it's a whole bunch of mix of stocks. But last year, like when I was trading, I made a lot on the Nvidia stock. I made thousands like on its. I shorted the Nvidia when it tanked like a couple times last year, and I like bought calls like 0 GTE. Sometimes I made thousands on the way up. So on Nvidia I made a lot, and on Tesla I made a lot. Like that's one of the ones I made the most money on, the Nvidia and Tesla. That was mostly last year. This year I made like okay money on it, but last year I made like a lot of money on Nvidia and Tesla. And I wasn't in this one. I was actually in the real Tesla, not the leverage one last year. And I did the 0 DTEs and I made thousands in a day sometimes doing those trades. The same thing with Nvidia. I would short it with the puts, 0 DTE puts, and I would make thousands in a day shorting it. Remember the times when it dipped like crazy, like last year after the stock split, like it went up and then went down a lot. That's when I made a lot of money on the shorting it. But I was trading on Weibo at that point. But yeah, like to answer your question on Tesla and Nvidia, I made a lot. And then one day I made like $17,000 on either one of those or both of those at once that I played. But yeah, gotta plug in my phone again because it's kind of dead and okay, now it's plugged in. That way I'll keep on charging it a little bit. my little Stone Age technology here. Stone Age technology live streaming. Crazy ass stuff. Stone Age technology that kind of works still a little bit. Adjust this so it looks better. Let's see. So how much would you have to invest to make 17K? I made 70,000 a day, but like I think I invested like it was like can't remember the details. Like I have it probably on one of my other phones where I saved it. I saved some screenshots. Like I have, actually in one of my YouTube videos, I have where I have like the slideshow of some of my plays. Like it had a photo of it, but I would have to look at my phone and find it. But like, I think I was like playing with like a few to several thousand. Maybe I was playing with like 15 or 20,000 to make that much, but I was kind of risking it. So like can't remember exactly, but I was like definitely playing with thousands to make 17,000 a day profit. It was pretty like pretty surprising. I was like, whoa, like a rookie making like good profits. Uh, yeah, I wish I could say the same. Hero blessed. I'm happy for you, honestly. Oh, thanks. Uh, for sure. But like I said, like I give credit to God because I'm Christian. I believe in God, so he protected me. Like a newbie playing with borrowed money, something that like I wouldn't advise anybody to do at all. I wouldn't advise myself to do. I don't know how I did it, but obviously God was watching out for me. Uh, very risky stuff. Probably wouldn't do that again. I mean, the thrill is kind of nice, but I don't think it's worth it. So it looks like something's moving up a little bit because it looks like the portfolio balance went up a tiny bit. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, definitely. You always put God first, for sure. For me, God is like number one. Number one for sure. First place. Yeah, looks like a whole bunch of stuff is starting to kind of be on in the green. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a dead cat bounce type deal or something weird, but something's red, something's green. It's kind of a mix. Looks like in the market right now. But I think for my first investment, I might do Roth IRA or S&P 500. Yeah, for sure. For your first investment, for sure, try to do something safe. S&P 500 is for sure safe. And then if you want to play with the slightly riskier stuff, do paper trading. Paper trading is where you're trading with, fake money, the unreal money where you practice, get the hang of it. Then once you get the hang of it a little bit, you could start with the real money after you do enough of the practice plays with the paper trading. Then when you do play with the real money, just don't do big amounts. Do little amounts. Once you're confident with the real amounts of money, like little bit of it, Then once you're profitable with that, if you could, like play with a little bit more, raise your limits a little bit at a time to where like as long as you're profitable and bump it up a little bit and keep on making more profits type deal. Just whatever, you're comfortable with type deal. But a little bit at a time, learning, practicing, and you'll get to the point where you'll be doing pretty good. BITX. I'm gonna see BITX right now because Bitcoin fell so much. I'll probably do like a sell put on this one but I think Bitcoin's gonna fall some more, so probably might not be worth it yet. It's moving like crazy right now. The premiums are pretty decent on this. But I'll probably wait. I think Bitcoin probably gonna go down more before it goes up. Let me see if I could find the Bitcoin thingy here. You know what's crazy? I wrote the exact same thing down in my notepad. Use fake money until I get the hang of it. Then eventually use real money. That's nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, user, that you wrote that. The same thing. Let me see. Uh, yeah, I think Bitcoin will probably, in the short term, probably go down a little bit more before it moves up. So I'll probably do the BITX cash secured put a little bit later. Although right now it's almost a good time to do it because long term Bitcoin's still gonna go up. So I think regardless would be a decent play. But right now market's closed, I wouldn't be able to do that trade anyways. So we'll see once the market opens what kind of trade I could do. Lyft seems like it wants to move up some more. That's God connecting people. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. What's VU, VTI, and QQQ? Though the VU, VTI, and QQQ, those are other like ETF type deals where like uh, we can see right here VOO. It's kind of like the S&P 500, but like slightly in the Vanguard type deal. So it's another good thing long term to put your money in because for the long run it goes up type deal. Like a safer place to keep your money in. See, in a year it goes up 18%. It's kind of like the same thing like a S&P 500, but like the Vanguard version of it, VOO. VTI, probably the same thing, just safer ETF to park some money, or it'll grow like not crazy fast, but like, it'll make some money with it. Probably you'll make more money with these than like if you have it sitting in the savings account. Like savings don't pay anything almost, but here, see in 5 years, that's like almost 100%, like from where it's at a year 17.58%. It's better than like what banks pay. So it's for somebody that's starting, it's dollar cost averaging into like these type of things. They're pretty decent. They're for sure better than nothing. And while you do that, you could always learn and practice to do other type of trades where you could collect more money faster. Just a little bit at a time. Just kind of learn. Do your due diligence type thingies a little bit. Uh, I buy stock for 1 or 2 years. Last year, I sold Spotify stock and missed out on making 24,000 this year. Oh wow, that's crazy. If only you held it for a little bit longer, right, Lincoln? That's that's crazy. The only thing I dislike about day trading is I will need like 20K in order to trade over 3 days. Yes, that's on margin account. If you're not on margin account, you could do pretty much unlimited trades with the cash that you have, but like you could only spend or use so much because after you use up your money, you have to wait for that to settle. But if it's on a cash account, you could do like unlimited trades until you run out of the like amounts, the amount that you have of cash. But if it's on margin and if you have under 25,000, yeah, you need more money to day trade, like unlimited trades. But yeah, like on this account, like I do all kinds of trades. I do day trading, I do swing trading, I do options trading, um, crypto trading, sometimes scalping. Sometimes I do a trade, I get in and I get out like within like a few seconds, like real fast. Some of them, but yeah, like it kind of depends. If you see a good opportunity, like to like snipe a little like profit out, just go in and get out right away if you know it's gonna be a small quick grab type deal. If you see a like long term type good position to do, like get in, like in a few days or a couple weeks you're gonna make a lot of money and get out like in 2 weeks and take your profit. It just all depends on like what kind of strategy you see, what kind of opportunity you see. Grab the opportunities that are presented in front of you type deal. That's what I try to do. Spot whatever I could spot and grab it, and take the profit. I'm broke, so it's hard to start with no capital. Yeah, I'm sure it's not easy, like for sure. But like even if you have like a full-time job, like if you could even add a little bit at a time to the market to like something safe, even like what you're saying, S&P 500, and just practice a little bit at a time. And while you're practicing, you could do something like, try to do some safe options plays, like kind of like what I showed you here, like even with the lift is not that expensive, or even with the NVTS, one of these, like something that's cheaper. Once you practice enough, you could sell puts, like this trade option, sell put. This is just an example. I'm not telling you to do that. These are the type of trades I do. Some of the trades I do, but sell put, go to sell put. So in less than a week, for example, if you do this one, you could collect, you know, $45 doing this contract, and you need like C max losses $1,005. That's if the stock goes to zero, but you're better than a shareholder because if it goes to zero, at least you get to keep the premium. Because where if it's just a shareholder buyer without the contract, they would lose everything if they would get this. So with this case, you get to do this trade. All you need for this one's pretty much $1,000, like 1,050 or whatever, and you could do this trade. So this is like these are like one of the safe trades that I do apart from the other trades that I do. But like I'm saying, if you save up enough money, and this one would pay probably more than like if you're sitting in like one of the stocks that like ETFs that you do, depending on how you trade. But apart from the ETFs, like selling puts and selling calls is one of the safer way to make money with the options. Let's see. Give all the plays we love to see. Oh, for sure. How long does it take the contract to finish when the stock market closes? ETF and Roth is easy compounded interest. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Let's see. What can you say about taxes on stock? Oh, taxes on stock. Like if you do a lot of like the short term trading, like a lot of these things I do here, you're going to be in a high tax bracket. Like it kind of varies from state to state a little bit, but uh like like the short term tax brackets, like day trading, all that stuff, that's like a high tax bracket. You probably it's like 15 to 20%. I think it's like minimal depending what state and what the situation is. Then if you sell it, like if you buy and like hold it for a year and sell like the next year or longer, you get like a better tax bracket, where you don't have to pay as high of a tax type deal. So that's kind of like taxes, like in that type of part of it. So it kind of depends. So it doesn't matter if you have to pay taxes as long as you made the profit. Just put away 20% just in case to pay Uncle Sam, and then use the rest. How long does it take contract to finish when the stock market closes? It depends, cause see, this one says November 7th, so this one will expire like November 7th, like once the market is closed, and that's when it expires. So for this one, you need like a little over $1,000 to do this play, like 1,050. But yeah, and for this one, like so if it doesn't like reach that price, you'd collect this premium regardless. If it'll reach that price, like Robinhood would have to buy your shares, 100 shares for that price, and you also get that premium. So with this, like your break even here would be $10 and like 5 cents. So that's the contract that you do. That's like an easy one where you pretty much you get paid to get into a stock for a discount type deal, and then when you get in it, selling calls is when you get paid to sell your stocks at a profit plus collect premiums. That's the selling calls, selling puts to get in, and selling calls to get out for a profit with collecting premiums at the same time. So this is like one of the better trades, one of the good trades that you want to do to collect money. And when you do that, at least you got some money coming in, because that money you get gets put on your account. It keeps on also growing and compounding if you keep on doing that, and you could keep on adding these premiums that you get to these new positions if you have enough, and keep on doing that and keep on compounding with that as well. So yeah, these are like some of the things that I'm doing. Like I'm actually in a whole bunch of these options. Like I have a whole bunch of them right now. I got covered calls, puts. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, NVTS. Let's see if that one's moving. That one's going up after hours, which is pretty nice. Oh wow, damn! It's already 1:37. That's crazy. And I gotta do my work. I gotta do construction in the morning. Yeah. Alrighty, I think I'll be going to sleep. Alrighty, good night, guys. I gotta go to work early in the morning. Can't believe I stayed up this late. I'll see you guys later. Bye.